All right. Well, oh, what the? Why don't I have any sound? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, my computer is just completely fucking up right now. Check, check. There we go. There we go. That got it going. Um, yeah, we're getting ready to start here. Just a moment. Huh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wild Bunch Streams wanted me to confirm I had the password. There we go. We're on everything now. And let's get ready to start.
And now, an NHB Radio
And Wild Bunch Radio
live feature presentation.
This is a serious message. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Does Bob Bueller do this stuff? I don't think so.
Fuck man, fuck man.
Jump, jump!
Oh my god, I think I pooped myself.
I will toss a salad.
I'm now gonna go slash my wrist with a fucking fork.
We're live. It's January 21st, 2015, and we are live with the Amateur Hour. Unless this is pre-recorded, which right now it isn't, but it might be later. If it ever gets replayed. But anyways, we're live. I'm Johnny Gators, and along with me is no one at the moment. But we're going to get the links out there for the YouTube stream, because if you take your browser on over to facebook.com/NHB Radio, you'll see a show announcement, which also tells you that you can call in at 877-642-5483 or reply to that message. And also you'll see in response to that message a YouTube link that have just gone up, which lets you see the video stream. Of course, you could also write in at NHB Live through Skype and through AIM, or you could tweet at NHB Radio. Alternately, you could tweet at NHB Show. Now, that won't get a message through to me, and I won't read it, and I'll probably never know about it. But if you tweet at NHB Show, Damon will get the message. And be sure to say something about goats, because Damon likes the goats. Anyways, no one else has showed up yet. But Mars is in the building. Not this building, but he's in a building. And I think he might now be in the Team Talk room. No, Neo is in the Team Talk room. Hello, Neo.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going okay.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yes. Mars apparently is running late. He just got home. He wrote in, dang,
Yeah.
just got home, Exari Man. I don't know what Exari Man is. I don't know. He just got home to an Exari Man?
he means sorry.
No, sorry is spelled with an S, though.
Ugh, fuck you.
Clearly, he meant to hit the X, and now we got to figure out what an Exari is. And I have to make stupid assumptions, because what else do I have for material right now?
You have nothing for material.
Well, we have something for material. You know, we got to
Like
figure,
what?
like figuring out what you're opening up a bag of.
Sunflower stage.
Okay, well, now we don't have material. You see, we could have turned this into a game of 20 questions. You could have given us a hint, you know. But came right out with it. Sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay. If you want a hint,
The hint is they're
Hold on.
sunflower seeds.
hold on.
Okay.
Okay, what am I smoking out of?
Are you smoking out a bowl?
No.
Pipe?
No. Well, sort of.
You could smoke out of something other than a bowl or a pipe?
Yes.
See, I'm not all that familiar. Pretty much all I know is, you know, the word ear is spoken and something is handed to you and you just inhale at that point. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Well, keep guessing. Let the listeners guess as well.
A hookah?
No.
A joint?
No. It's nothing bubbly
Nothing.
or wrapped.
Nothing bubbly or wrapped. And it's not a bowl or a pipe.
Well, it's not a pipe, but it does have a bowl.
It has a bowl.
Mhm.
A bong?
Nothing bubbly, you ass.
Oh, so bong has to bubble.
Yes.
Okay.
Same with hookah.
Same
Hookah
with a
bubbles.
hookah bubbles and a bong bubbles. Okay.
Yes.
A pipe with a bowl.
It's not a fucking pipe.
That's the extent of my knowledge on terminology. How could a pipe not be a pipe? I mean, how?
Think outside of the box.
You're smoking in a box?
No!
Outside of the box. Oh wait, well they make those mugs that have a bowl that you can smoke out of.
Okay, you're close. It is an object.
It is an object. I thought for sure you were smoking with a non-object, but you have really narrowed it down now to object.
Shut up. I'm stoned.
No, really?
I got stoned during my class.
During
I love
class.
Yes, while we were talking about crisis and interventions.
So it was like the classroom, like passing around the object, as we're calling it right now.
No, this is an online class. We're not passing around anything.
Oh, now this is one of the benefits of the online class is that you can get stoned during class and no one really cares.
Exactly. As long as I'm answering questions in the chat room and asking questions, the teacher doesn't need to fucking know.
So this isn't like video chat. This is just audio chat for the class.
Yeah.
So that way they
And by
don't.
the way, I should give you my teacher's email address so you can bitch her out about her her audio techniques because they're worse than mine.
Oh, you mean the way she carries the class?
No, the way she actually speaks into the mic. I told her she was too loud and overblown, and she's like, "Well, my 3 levels are perfect." And I'm going, "Lady, you're like 27 decibels, like higher than the average, or whatever." It was loud and
Yeah.
obnoxious. And I'm
Something
like,
is
"Oh my
overdriven
fucking
somewhere."
God."
You know,
I think she's like eating her mic.
yeah. Well, that could be, and you know, once you chew through the wires, that will greatly reduce the level. But it takes a while to get there. Those wires can be tough to get through. You know.
By the way, are my levels okay? Am I too loud?
Oh, you're fine.
Sure.
I'm sure.
You sure?
You're not too loud.
Are you positive?
I'm sure.
Am I sitting too close to the mic?
Positive, is a term that could be, used to suggest. I don't want anyone misunderstanding me and thinking I'm saying I'm HIV positive. So no, I'm not gonna. But I am sure, because you're either sure or unsure. And I did put on deodorant this morning, so I am sure.
Okay. As long as I'm not overblown.
You're definitely not overblown.
Okay.
But
Am
yeah.
I too loud?
No, nothing's overdriven. You don't have any distortion. You sound pretty clear. And I think your level range is in the same range as mine, and I could always bump you up a little bit if I need to. But I think right now you're good.
Okay, good.
No, but what could happen, an easy rookie mistake to make, for those listening out there that ever partake in some kind of chatting on the interwebs, easy rookie mistake is that there are different places that you could set your levels. And if you have multiple levels, you can't just go, oh, well, one of them's okay to use, and ignore the other one, because you could for example, this mixing board has two different places I can adjust the level in each channel. There's the trim or the pre, and there's the actual fader. And the fader is really what you do to set your level where you want it to be. The pre is more of you find the sweet spot to set it at and leave it alone. And the pre can be set too high and result in distortion. And then you might...
Hello, Gators! Hi!
Hello, Mars!
Hello! How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And we got a call coming in. Hello there.
Who's it? Who's it?
Oh, is that Mars? I thought I'd call in while Mars wasn't there. Hello.
do you want me to leave so you can talk to Gators privately?
It's not too private. He's broadcasting with Neo on the line, too.
Well, that's true. But no one else is listening, so it's okay. Shh, we won't tell.
Won't tell what? There's nothing to not tell.
Well, Andrew's having a fun time today. He took apart his digital piano to try and fix it, and now he's putting it back together, but he has 2 extra pieces.
Oh!
He found the extra pieces, or does he mean he found where they go?
He thinks he found where they go.
I think they go...
I say use duct tape, or if they look like they go, use a hammer and kind of force it.
I always say, if you don't end up with extra parts, you're not doing it right.
At least you found
those
the
are
extra
meant to be extra.
before he put it together.
Yeah. It's funny. There was this one time that I bought a 500-piece puzzle.
Yeah.
It came in a brown paper bag that sounded much like that one you're hearing right now.
Well, it's Jack in the Box, so bite me. I just got home.
I want Jack in the Box.
I got a number 2, a sirloin, Swiss, and mushroom burger with bacon.
I usually get...
Okay, maybe.
I usually get 2 of the double bacon cheeseburgers, leave off any of the condiments, and I just, take the patties off the burgers.
Why don't you just eat bacon?
Pack them up in a tower of 4 patties with a bunch of bacon in the middle, and pick that up and eat that like a burger with no bun. It's Atkins friendly.
Sorry to interrupt.
You do realize you can ask them to wrap... You do realize you can ask them to wrap your burgers in lettuce.
But I don't need the lettuce, though.
Eat the fucking lettuce!
I normally eat broccoli on the side of my dinner.
Gators, you need your veggies.
Speaking of
you
broccoli,
need your veggies.
We have broccoli.
If you don't eat it, give it to the guinea pig. She'll eat it.
This is going to be one of those shows, isn't it?
What show? What?
Oh, what?
I was... yes, what, Neo?
I have cuties now, and I'm going to peel their skin off and eat them.
Ooh. As long as you don't bite into the flesh.
I'm going to bite into the flesh and go...
Oh.
And they're going to go, help me, no! I am naked with no flesh! No!
Gators?
Yes.
Gators?
Yes.
Don't go anywhere near Crescent City.
Now, all you kids listening, this is what drugs does to you.
She's on new medication.
Just say no. Neo was a nice, well-balanced, adjusted adult, and then she smoked pot.
No,
Do we know what she smoked it out of yet?
No, we still don't know what she smoked it
My
out
guess
of.
is Twisty Straw.
Twisty straw.
You're almost there.
Almost.
Oh!
Well, twisty straw is an object, so.
Oh, not one of those mason jars with the straws in the lid that everybody's got at the moment.
What? People have those? I want one. Where do I get? I want one.
Guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom just handed me a cup of something that looks like blood, and told me to drink it.
Yum. Drink it.
Tomato
By the
soup.
way, she.
Do as your mom says.
No, it's like
Drink it.
darker.
Drink
like,
it.
I can smell beets in it. I think it's one of her concoctions that she's trying to make with the blender and like Whole Foods, and I don't think it's right.
You are gonna have red poop.
Hey, it can't be any worse than any concoction I've whipped up in a blender.
True.
That's true.
Alright, I'm gonna try and drink it.
Although my concoctions never contain beets, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's chunky.
Yeah, that sounds like a blender concoction. Is there any Hormel no bean chili in there?
No, I do not see beans or chunks of meat.
Okay,
I do love Hormel chili.
It's not done yet. Give it back to your mom and says it needs more chili.
But it's frothy as well. It's like chunky and frothy.
Yes,
okay?
yes. It's chunky, frothy, but no meat. It needs the meat.
She does have cat food in the room.
It's not. No.
I am not putting cat food in it!
Seriously, we need to get your mom in here and tell her it needs more chili.
Oh my god.
All right, and we got.
Andrew finally listened to your blender bit the other day. He thought it was quite amusing and that you were very, very drunk.
I was very, very. Normally, I can't keep drinking to get that drunk. Usually you get drunk to a certain level that you pass out. That was a particular night that passing out just didn't happen, which kept the wild turkey flowing all night long.
This is why you need energy drinks.
This is.
Dude, I had an energy drink today.
This is why I don't.
one.
This is
Oh
why
my
I don't
God.
buy wild turkey. Anyways, speaking of wild turkey, we got Brian on the line.
Oh, man, that's an introduction.
Wait. What does Brian have to do with wild turkey, may I ask?
Absolutely nothing, but I need a transition.
Is Brian a turkey?
Hey. I don't think he meant that. Maybe he did.
Well, maybe.
Okay, so should I drink this?
Yes.
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 No, don't.
Well,
Shush,
her
Brian.
mother gave it to her, and she's stoned. Need we
You
say
can do
anything more?
Do it.
Okay, we'll try it.
All right.
Drink it.
It smells like grass.
Chug.
Chug. Dun,
Oh, there we go.
It is so wrong.
Yeah, that's why she gave it to you, and she didn't drink it. You noticed this, right?
No.
No.
Did you drink it all, or is there still some left?
No, I just took a sip.
All right. Give it back to her and tell her that's great, but it needs Hormel no bean chili.
Okay, hold on. Let me go get her.
Okay.
Oh, no. I really need to go and do some work. I can't put myself away from this now.
It's gonna be that kind of show tonight. It needs the Hormel.
So, hey, Johnny, what's the deal, man? Your Twitter broke?
No, I just actually replied to your tweet with the
He
YouTube
replied to
link.
you, dude.
Oh,
He
well,
replied to you. Did you
what's
get
it?
it?
How long you guys been on the air?
Well,
Not long, because I just got home.
long enough
You
that
don't
I...
have to scream into it, by the way.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Oh, we got Neo's
Hello.
mom on the line here now. So now you made
Yeah,
a,
this is Mama Neo.
Mama Neo. So we understand you're making concoctions with your blender, right?
I'm attempting to.
Okay. Well, as we understand it, you left out
It looks like beets. Tastes
you,
like...
you left out the key ingredient, which is Hormel no bean chili.
No. It doesn't. No, nothing goes in my blender from a can.
No,
What about canned peaches? You can do that.
No, you gotta. Anyone who listens to this station knows that if you got the blender out, you gotta get the Hormel no bean chili in there.
That's actually
No,
kind of nasty.
that'd be nasty. I got beets and broccolini.
Oh
Are
god.
they fresh beets or are they beets from a can?
It's already
No,
nasty.
everything is fresh and organic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you need to get the organic Hormel no bean chili. Is what you need
Well,
to.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, what I'm drinking now has beets, carrots, what else? Kale. I did leave out some main ingredients because this is definitely not palatable.
Yeah.
Put some pineapple in it.
Does,
Maybe it helps
does
sweeten it up a little.
Does Hormel make a no meat chili?
Yes, they do.
I think
Yeah.
that's the no bean chili is also no meat. They don't actually advertise that on the can.
Right, and it's usually used for hot dogs.
Oh, there you go. Oh, hot dogs. That would be good too. Throw some hot dogs in
but
there.
if it doesn't have beans and it doesn't have meat, what's in it?
That is the question.
A little bit of ketchup, Worcestershire sauce,
Something to make it brown.
garlic.
You need to add some dillweed
Something to make it
to the
brown.
blender. Add a little dillweed to the blender.
Yeah,
There you
something to make it brown. They probably went out there with some cow patties or something.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, where we live, we have a whole bunch of cow patties.
You mean we got bear shit?
All right.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
bear poop
this is it's
too.
bear stuff or cow.
Well, in the middle of all this, Dune has joined
Or
us on the
elk.
line. Hello there, Dune.
Yeah, I just wanted to call him before Venison did.
Ew.
Yes.
I don't
Everybody else-
want to. I
everybody else
don't.
was
No,
calling.
no.
Yes.
He's not on in this room, is he?
No.
No.
See,
Okay.
Dune
No.
has an advantage over Venison in that Dune can afford to pay for his own Wi-Fi and isn't connecting off the neighbor. So,
We paid for our own.
yeah. Notice everyone that's here pays for their own internet. Venison, on the other hand, not here, can't get a connection. I see a pattern here.
Poor baby.
I know.
Yeah.
So
that's-
did they let the monkey out of the cage tonight?
What?
I don't think.
I'm going to pretend that wasn't asked.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I thought he was hanging from the ceiling somewhere with his hair, his afro. I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me of a horrible joke that we used to tell as kids that I'm not going to repeat.
Oh, come on.
You know, Guys, I'm really not political.
Johnny.
No,
you open that door.
I am not politically correct.
No.
I just want to let you know that.
Okay, neither was the joke. It had something to do with Velcro and the ceiling. That's all I'm going to say. But it was such a wrong.
Well, we used to be able to have them kiss the glass, and they would suction cup to the glass windows in the car.
Okay.
Instead of using seatbelts.
That's so wrong. All right. Let's stop talking about Venison, okay?
What?
Oh my god. Oh, did I crash and burn?
Yeah. I don't.
I did. Is the FCC gonna come and get me?
I don't think the FCC regulates this show, so.
Oh, okay.
But
is it regulated anyway?
No. I just try to avoid non-politically correct material because I'm. Because I'm a wuss like that.
I don't know.
You're a
Why?
wuss.
Were you thinking of running for office of anything?
Oh, believe me,
No.
that ship has sailed, Brian.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
I'm just a wicked old lady.
With a blender.
So
and beets.
Yes, I'm a wicked old lady with a blender, and I'm making my brew, and it's having some issues. Might need some vodka.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, and here goes Neil pulling out the vodka.
That is the sort of blender recipe I like.
There we go.
Yes, vodka. If you put some in there, will you drink it? You know, the beets made it turn out to be really pretty. It's a purpley goo.
She got the cup and she said, "It looks like blood. Why is my mother giving me blood?"
Well, I had to drain the cat out there in the yard, so
Drain the cat.
Why do I get the feeling I'm going to see this on Dr. Phil sometime?
All right, it's time for this old lady to go.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry if I offended anybody.
Ah.
It was not my intent to offend anybody.
Don't worry. He doesn't have internet anyway.
Okay. Oh, okay. But I am Mexican, and I'd love to talk shit about people.
All right. That's cool with us.
Ah.
Thank you for joining us.
I thought this was the Dr. Phil show.
They're gonna hate me. No, they're not.
Okay.
Well, Gators, I think you may as well just end the show now. You're not possibly going to put anything funnier than that on today.
On that note, this has been the.
Oh, yeah! I get to take a nap.
No, we're not ending the show. No, but I did have a little fun on Twitter this week. Oh wait,
What?
I was telling a story. Wasn't I telling a story? I was telling a story.
Dude,
Yes.
What?
I think my mom did a crop dusting in my room as she left because it smells like.
Ha ha! She crop dusted your room.
Oh,
That's what the beats will do.
that's not what we wanted to add to the blender.
Are the cats hiding now?
Lucy is over in the corner next to the window, and I don't see Buddha anywhere.
Oh, great. Actually, Buddha probably walked outside the room.
So Whacked Out is recommending that Neo's mom get a new microwave. Now I
am going to go and work, so I'll keep listening, guys.
Emily, I got sidetracked. Do you remember what I was talking about before this all happened?
Twitter, something about Brian and Twitter.
Okay.
Replying to
Brian
stuff.
Twitters.
Okay, well, yeah, there was that, but I was told it. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for joining us.
You were trying to figure out what Neo was smoking out of, and then I called in, and you probably started talking about something else during the delay.
Yeah, and I forget what that was.
Gators has ADD.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, sounds like you need to get some work done, so...
Yes.
I'm going to go to the dentist this afternoon. I haven't been to the dentist.
Yay! That'll be fun.
No, this is awful.
Shh, you have children. Dentists will be fun.
Oh, shut up.
Nothing else. We'll see you Saturday.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye, Emily.
Bye, Emily.
Last time I went to the dentist, well, I was in Maine.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't go to the dentist for like 5 years, and then I had, and I realized, I have this dental plan. I could go to the dentist, and it's free. So I may as well, since I haven't been in so long. And they're like, well, when's the last time you've been to the dentist? 5 years. Oh, well, we need to do a consult first so we can assess the damage and then figure out where to go from there. I get a feeling that a lot of people in Maine that don't go to see the dentist don't have the best well-kept teeth. And I can attest that I've seen some mouths like that. But I know that my teeth are fine. But, okay, whatever, fine. So, I go, they do the whole thing. They look at my teeth. They do the x-rays. They're like, well, your teeth are fine. We just need to schedule in for a cleaning. I'm like, yeah, I know. Thank you. So, yeah, they scheduled me for a cleaning. I went and got my cleaning. They're like, no cavities. Everything's great. Great, fine. And so I figured, okay, once every 5 years, that works. And I think it's been more than 5 years at this point. I lost track at some point. But that's...
And you have a dental plan.
Yeah, well, I do. I just never got around to finding a dentist.
Whatever. Hey, no teeth is good, too.
Like I said, I didn't go for 5 years. I went. Everything was fine.
I use Medi-Cal, and I go to the clinic here in town, and they're actually really good.
Okay. Well, at the rate
I go to Western Dental. They suck ass.
At the rate I'm going, the next time I see the dentist, it might be in Maine again. I might be able to just go to the same dentist.
They suck ass? How do they do that?
That's not good for your teeth.
That's the wrong end, dude.
Exit only.
All right. Anyways, so this past week, I made a new friend on Twitter. And I talked about this some on Sunday on Dune's show. And I got a response. And Dune, did you see the exchange on Twitter with my new friend?
No, I didn't actually. I need to go look at that.
Okay. Well, all right. So on Twitter, a while ago, I discovered that a singer of one of my favorite albums has a bit of a presence online, and she's some kind of like journalist or vlogger for world music.
What's her name
these days? Mikhail Shapiro.
Oh, okay.
And she was a vocalist of the band Elephant's Memory for their first album that was released on Buddha Records.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so she has a Twitter account. So I've exchanged a few emails with her in the past because I had a few questions, and she was delighted to get an email from me talking about how much I like her singing in the band, and but I followed her on Twitter, and even though she doesn't talk about Elephant's Memory, she talks about world music. It's still interesting, and so I followed her on Twitter, and so I get this was a while ago, and I guess she noticed that I'm following her on Twitter because. This past weekend, she followed me back on Twitter. And I noticed this when I went on Twitter to bitch out the company that makes my network TV tuner.
Were you retweeting some of her stuff?
I actually didn't retweet any of her stuff, but now I am.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks.
Well, you can find her now. Anyways, So I go on to Twitter to bitch out the company that makes the network TV tuner because for some reason I can't get my broadcast machine to connect to it or detect it on the network, and I can find no reason why this is happening. If I try to run the detection tool at the command line, it doesn't detect it. If I run the detection on the command line and fill in the IP address of it, then it sees it. But that's not good enough because it still doesn't see it when I start up the program. So even though I can put that in there. So I tweet out this nice all caps cursing tweet, and I notice I have a notification. And I see in the notification that Mikhail Shapiro is following me on Twitter. And so I decided, well, I'd like her to continue following me, so now I can't act like a jackass on Twitter. So I immediately deleted the tweet.
Johnny's first tweet.
So I deleted the tweet, and I tweeted a more reasonable tweet with a screen capture of me running the command line tool that shows it can't detect it, but can detect it if I specify the IP address, and asked them, why would it do this? They've not responded to that tweet. So apparently it's not as effective as cursing about. But anyways, Mikhail Shapiro is still following me on Twitter, despite the fact that I tweeted a nude shot of her to her. Let me explain that.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounded really bad.
Well, I wanted...
Wait. You sent a nude picture of the person you were talking.
Yes, he did.
Kind of.
Well, no, you did it.
But you can't tell, and that wasn't the reason why. It just happened.
Just the kind of classy guy he is.
Well, I wanted to show off that I'm a fan of her. I wanted to show off that I'm a fan of hers, and that I, am such a big fan of her singing that I have an 8-track tape of the Elephant's Memory album on display on my shelf. I'm not the one that decided that the band should pose naked on the cover. I didn't pick the album cover.
Oh, it's the album cover.
Yes.
I thought you had like Playboy Bunny or Hustler type.
No, that's why I said I could explain. The album cover, they all pose naked. The males are strategically positioned in such a space so that there's no schlong showing. But
that's a good thing.
But she's definitely got a nipple showing, and but they're all covered in body paint too, so that kind of covers it up. But yeah, there's a nipple, and but the thing is that I didn't frame the LP cover and hang that up. I displayed the 8-track, which has got a small label of the album artwork, and I took a picture kind of from a distance and strategically did this so that the picture was fuzzy, so you could recognize that it was the album. But that I intentionally did this so that it wasn't like, hey, check out your nipple.
So did she follow you after you posted this picture?
She followed me before I posted this picture.
Oh, okay.
And so I tweeted, when I had room to display 8 tracks on the shelf, this was an easy choice. Love at 7 Modes Majors singing on this one, and then, link to the picture. And like I said, I intentionally made the picture take fuzzy so that it wasn't apparently obvious that she's topless on it. But she knows it, and I know it, and so she tweeted back to me at Johnny Gators, glad the shot is fuzzy, and you know why! Exclamation point! Exclamation
she said
point.
that? Nice.
and she said in parentheses, but thanks for the compliment. So I tweeted back, guess it's a good thing I went with displaying the 8-track and not framing the record cover. She hasn't replied to that one yet. But, so there we go. There's my Twitter fun.
Yeah, now she probably thinks you're creepy.
No, she doesn't.
Actually, it'd be funny if she sends like an edited picture back to him.
Oh.
Here's the before body paint picture.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
If I can call you Johnny, that's what she says.
Yeah, I don't think so. Neo tweets in, apparently Sir Mars has ass teeth around
Thank
in
you.
his
I don't know
anus.
why she wrote that, but whatever.
The whole dentist thing.
Oh yeah, my
Yes.
my dentist is like ass. So.
Yes.
And then Neo
So you
writes in,
have
Johnny
anus
Gators
teeth.
is a pervert and likes to send nudes to Twitter followers.
Yes.
I mean, she is old enough to be like my cousin.
yeah.
It's not that old. At least she's not as old as Venison.
I'm going to retweet that one.
Yes, and that ought to make total sense.
There we go.
At least you're not as old as Venison.
At least you not. No, I'm going to retweet Neo's tweet about that. I'm a pervert, likes to send nudes to Twitter followers. But I also had another cool Twitter exchange today because a while ago when we discovered that Vaughn streaming site, I discovered the Vinyl Voyage Radio on there, which has a show dedicated to playing a K-Tel album.
Well, I thought Dune mentioned that one first.
But I
just mentioned it and he ran with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so I've been, following on Twitter.
See, Gators, I was actually paying attention. Amazing,
So
huh?
Vinyl Voyage Radio recently tweeted that all their past K-Tel shows are now available via podcast, so you can get all the K-Tel fix you need
Oh,
from their
dear God.
podcast. So I went and I
You know
looked.
what- is that what your new morning thing is going to be? It's a Mythical Morning?
No, because I have all of them on vinyl. I could just pull them up. But I went and I looked through the episodes he's covered, and I noticed he's covered all the classics, Music Power, Dynamite, Believe in Music, Fantastic. All my favorites are there, except he has not done a show for Out of Sight, which is a classic K-Tel compilation. I mean, it opens with Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, and, it only gets better from there. And so I tweeted, at him, no Out of Sight, you got to do that one. And so Vinyl Voyage Radio tweeted back, great idea, look for it soon. So there we go. Thanks to me, we're going to get a Vinyl Voyage Radio episode devoted to K-Tel's Out of
There you
Sight.
go. But do they actually do anything live, or is it just
I think
on a round track thing or whatever?
Well, I think a lot of their stuff is pre-recorded because
It must be because I've never actually seen it.
Well,
with a person doing it anyway.
Right. Well, I know the K-Tel shows were available as podcasts. Not all of them were, but now all of them are. And the last few times I went to tune in on a Sunday morning, it was a replay of a previous one. And what he does is he kind of does an introduction talking about the time period and the year it came out, and then he'll play side one in its entirety, and then in between he'll do like some movie quotes and things like that. It's the type of thing that could very easily be pre-recorded.
I see.
So I have a feeling it is. I don't know if he actually does it live or if he does pre-record it.
Unlike the 5-hit would do.
The 5-hit's always live.
It is not pre-recorded.
It's always live.
Damn Skippy.
So,
this week's show.
Skippy, anyway. I feel sorry for Skippy. Everybody's always taking him in vain.
Well, Skippy's dead. Skippy's been dead a long
People are
time.
always calling his name in vain.
But
Damn
Skippy has been dead since before I was born.
I'll say darn Skippy.
Because my dad had when he was younger had a dog named Skippy, and Skippy's dead. That's all I know about Skippy.
Frickin' Skippy.
Because I saw a picture with this big dog in the shot. I'm like, who's that? That's Skippy. He's dead. That's all I know about Skippy.
Gee, thanks, Dad.
That, and actually, I know a few things about Skippy. Apparently,
And now there's a tree where Skippy died.
Skippy liked to howl at the fire alarm that would go off at noon. And apparently, somewhere there's a cassette with the recording of that.
Did
And
the fire alarm go
and,
off?
and, when my great-grandfather built a doghouse for Skippy, and they attached Skippy's chain to the front of the doghouse, Skippy went running, and the front of the doghouse went following after him. And
there you go.
As the story is told, my great-grandfather took one look at Skippy and said, "I'll show you, you rascal." And the doghouse got loaded back up in the car, and it got some reinforcements added to it.
Oh.
So, yeah, but Skippy's dead.
Oh. Poor Skippy.
Well, that's what happens.
Sorry.
Dogs die. Anyways, I was
Did you
telling.
get it taxidermied? Do you still have it in Jersey somewhere?
I don't know. Skippy died before I was born. Probably buried in the yard somewhere.
Oh. Okay.
So, anyways, I've discovered a new resource for finding jobs in Maine. Because I've been using Dice, and I'm coming to hate Dice because most of the listings on Dice are listed by recruiters, and there seems to be some unwritten rule that in order to be a recruiter, English cannot be your first language. And I have nothing against. I love people. I love all people, but it is very frustrating when you cannot understand a darn thing a person says. And the other thing is that Dice is also a giant magnet for recruiters to call you, whether or not it's anywhere close to a match for you. You know, and I found that especially I seem to every now and then get emails or calls about a great opportunity in Texas. And I have no desire to live in Texas.
Oh, you should be all over that.
Why?
I don't know. Just the thought of it would be funny.
Yeah, be in Texas.
It would be worth it to have them just pay you so much money that you couldn't say no.
That amount of money does
and,
not exist.
Hey, and no income tax. So, hey, that's not bad.
I will
So it
not.
could happen. There's a number. Oh, there's a number.
No, there's not.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, anyway, then there would be 2 liberals in Texas.
Oh.
No. Not happening. What is the use of the money if I am living in a place I hate being in? I mean, life is not all about money. It certainly helps. But what use is the money to me if I can't?
Have you been to Hey, Johnny, have you been to Texas?
I have.
I mean, seriously,
Skippy's
how long
back. I missed you, Skippy.
Stopped at the airport?
Let's see. I went out to the Austin location after they shut it down to help clear it out, and I had to go for the to do the conversion for the Dallas location, and there was also
there's great food in Texas. There's great beer in Texas.
Hey! They have beer. They have food. They have
great barbecue in Texas.
They have places.
They got great Mexican food in Texas.
They have places where the girls serve you food wearing a bikini. But what?
Well, they do that in California too.
I don't like Texas. I don't want to live there.
Puppies.
But anyways, no. This past week, and Brian, you responded to the tweet as if I was.
Okay, let me get into a quieter room.
Can we put the doggy on the phone? I'd like to talk to the. I got a button for the dog.
Holy crap! Shut up.
The show has gone to the dog.
Well, no, it's Skippy. He's back.
And his 2 friends.
Oh, I know.
For God's sake,
Skippy got better.
For God's sake, shut up!
There we go. That'll help.
But Gators.
What?
You can work in Houston and then also work for the Mexican drug cartels.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Sure,
You can
a lot of money that
be
way.
Yeah, actually. You can be a drug runner. You can be a mule.
Lots of money.
No, I don't think so. Anyways, I got a call at some point during the past week where it came from a Texas phone number, but the thing is that I figured it was a recruiter. But just because a recruiter's in Texas doesn't mean that the job they're offering is in Texas. I've had recruiters call from one state about jobs in other states, or although usually it's a recruiter calling about a job in the Bay Area, which is really frustrating because I've scrubbed the Bay Area from my Dice profile to try to curb this. And I still get calls about opportunities in the Bay Area. It's like, I don't fucking, thank you very much. But hey, if you find something in New Jersey or Pennsylvania or Maine, give me a call. Oh, yeah, totally will. No one ever calls me back. No one. No one. These recruiters don't call me back. I've had recruiters that I have a half-hour conversation with them about what I'm looking for and all that.
Maybe you just haven't got on their call list yet.
I don't know.
Either that there are no jobs in the Northeast.
No, there are. It's just that I don't know. These recruiters are, because I remember one time I applied to something in New Jersey, and the recruiter calls me. We had a conversation. We even had. She's like, "Well, I don't know if you're right for this one, but I do have other things that come up all the time. And we spent a half hour going over my background, what I do, what I'm looking for. Okay, well, hey, if something comes up that matches, I'll call you. Never hear back from the person. It's like multiple people I've had invest a half hour of time with me and then never call me back. And anyways, I don't. Well, the thing is I need to be calling them more frequently. But then again, I tried to work with the recruiter that got me my current job, and basically said, "Do you have a contact over in the East Coast offices that you can get me in touch with?" And they're like, "Yeah, someone will give you a call next week." 2 weeks go by, no call. Hey, whatever happened with that? What? So and so didn't give you a call? Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll give you a call this week. Still no call. Maybe you can give me his number. I can call him. Yeah, here's the number. Well, actually, it was a woman that gave me a number too. I call her, and she's like, "Oh, well, so and so should talk to you about this because this is more his department. I'll have him give you a call." All right, and it never calls. So I call her back. "Well, here, let me give you his number. You can call him." I call him. I leave him a voicemail. This guy does not want to call me. Everyone's telling him, "Call this guy. He's looking for work." I call this guy, leave him. So I stopped hounding him, but I probably should have kept hounding him. But then at some point, I thought I was going to hear back about the Salem position soon, so I kind of backed off a bit until I heard an answer about the Salem position. But they keep dragging that out, and now the person that turned me down for Trexlertown is now going to be determining the Salem position. So I'm not feeling as good about the Salem position anymore, because basically they're like, well, there's a major change coming within our company that's going to result in a lot of people that positions aren't going to be needed, but a lot of new positions that are going to be needed. So a lot of those people will be transitioning into different positions, but some people won't. And so, basically they told me, well, before we fill that position, we want to figure out who's going where and who's available for what. Translation.
So there's a big musical chair game going on.
Translation. We want to see if there's anyone better than you available for the job after the musical chairs game is what it came down to. Not that they directly said that, but that's how I took it. And, yeah. Yeah, there's a musical chair game going on, because you know how the one company, the department, supports the two companies, and well, they're not going to do that arrangement anymore. So the other company is going to need a department now. So a lot of people are going to go to there.
So basically, do you have to apply for your own job back?
I don't. I don't think you understand.
Okay, so it's going to happen behind the scenes.
Well, the two companies both start with the same word, and one of them's one that we don't have a connection to.
The word is fuck?
No.
Oh, okay. I missed that then.
The company that bought us, the first company that bought us, there's another company that starts with the same word, but they're not the same company and they didn't buy us. But they share an IT department.
Yeah, okay.
So they still share an IT department, but that's going to change at the end of this year. And so that company that didn't buy us, and we don't have any connection with, they're going to need their own IT department. But the company that did buy us is not going to have their own IT department.
Right. So they're going to basically split that IT department between the operations, with the big axe.
Well, basically, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. But there's going to be opportunities for this new IT department with the company that didn't have their own IT department.
No.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, what's going on there, dude?
Oh, nothing.
No.
I was answering the question.
I think the rest of your listeners fell asleep during that interchange of party of the first part and the party of the second part.
Well, I had to, but you kept asking about it.
Well, I know. You and I had a great conversation. Everybody else is just going.
I just want to know what party he's going to.
No, actually, I might not need to worry about anything for a while because people are starting to figure out that the type of switchover that they want us to do this year is not quite as simple as they all thought it was going to be. And, there's some people that still think it's going to happen on the time frame that they gave out, but a lot of people are realizing the reality of the situation. But you know this, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways. But the problem with Dice is that... I got this call from a Texas number, and I still don't know what the hell it was about. Because the guy that I picked up the phone and took the call spoke the worst English out of every recruiter I've spoken to. And I could not, the only word I understood was opportunity. That was the only word I understood. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? And he said something about email. I'm like, oh, you emailed me something? You're going to email me something? I'll check my inbox. And at some point in this whole asking him to repeat himself and trying to understand him, he gave up and hung up on me about 5 seconds before I was going to hang up on him. And no email ever came.
Wow.
So, yeah, he just was impossible to communicate with. I don't know how he gets his job done because there was no way I could carry on a conversation with this guy. And that's when I sent the tweet about, is there some unwritten rule that all recruiters
What do you think his primary language was?
I don't know.
I mean, did it sound like a Hispanic sort of accent that he had, or
it sounded more like a
Indian?
India.
I was going to say that's probably, that's probably
something,
what it was.
No, it was this. I've noticed a lot of Indian accents.
That's probably where they're
recruiters.
really at.
Well, I mean, that's the IT world for you, so lots of Indians. But yeah, maybe at some point he just figured out that you're not understanding him or he's not understanding you, so he gave up.
Yeah, I was about to give up, but the thing is I hate to hang up on someone that's trying to present me with an opportunity, even if the chances are it's not a good opportunity. I don't hang up on opportunity. I let opportunity hang up on me, and that's what happened.
Or it's always possible he was on long enough to determine whether you were Indian or not, and then cut you off. That sounds funny, but
that was readily apparent.
Just ask that other guy in the office, in the other cubicle.
Yeah.
Ask if that's a possibility.
And
I bet you the answer is yes.
Well, no, he hung on the line long enough to know that there was no way in hell I was not speaking anything close to resembling what he was speaking. And my name is very American.
Well, maybe he thought it was Indian.
No. I doubt that. Anyways, so the thing is that I look on Dice, I send applications, but it's always a recruiter that calls me or talks to me, and usually they do nothing for me, and they don't fill me in on anything. In fact, like the job in Waterville, the guy never called me back. I sent him an email back saying, hey,
you need to actually correct your thinking on this.
Yeah.
The recruiter is not doing anything for you.
Right.
The recruiter is doing something for himself.
Right. And that's what I'm saying exactly. They're not doing anything for me. They're doing for themselves.
And that's not their job. Their job is not to do anything for you.
Well, some of the recruiters I've talked to, they act like they could do something for me, and that is their job is to doing something for me would also fulfill their job. I'm not suggesting they should bend over backwards for me, but there have been multiple times where recruiters have talked to me like they took an interest in me and have spent a half hour on the phone with me. I find it odd to give me a half hour of their time and then just toss that away. And to lead me on by saying, well, I have opportunities that come in all the time. We'll see what we can find for you. We'll find you something. They talk to me as if, I'm taking you in and we're going to find you something. Hey, I'm your recruiter now. That's the way they. And I've come to learn that's a load of bullshit.
There's also a point out of sight, out of mind. So yeah, he might have been kind of thinking about you for the next couple of hours, but then got on to something else and you've been forgotten.
Yeah, and it's
So
frustrating.
you almost have to continually to badger them. So, hey, what's happening, man?
Well, I've got a new approach now, because I found I decided, let's find a place other than because Dice. I figured I'll keep checking out Dice, keep throwing applications at Dice, and I'll keep hearing back. But I'm not hearing back as much. It's getting harder to get a call back. Although now I'm focusing more on Maine, which is not exactly quite as. Not that I've ignored New Jersey. I've sent applications for New Jersey jobs as well. But it's just that it seems like all these job listings have these middlemen.
Did you want to become a lobsterman?
No.
Or a maple syrup tree
They
tapper?
they have computers in Maine.
Okay.
And I know this because I found a website devoted to finding tech jobs in Maine.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And the best part is many of these listings, you know, this site just puts a bunch of listings that link you out to where the job listing is, which many of them just go right directly to the site of the company. And usually there's an individual's email address that you send your application to. So I found a way to cut the middleman.
Okay, so Johnny, hang on a second.
Yeah.
I think now everybody has fallen asleep.
Well, no, I'm just.
So I think we're going to have to change the subject.
Just what I'm getting to, what I've been trying to get to. You asked so many questions. You sidetracked me every step of the way. You had me talking about these two different companies, and now when I'm finally ready to blow my load, you cut me off.
Dude, you're the host of the show. You should be in touch with what the hell's happening here. And everybody. Hey, Mars, are you asleep?
I'm in touch with this. Skype is muted right now. Okay, so here we go. So
I'm not asleep. I've been here.
I found the TechMade site, and I found that I can apply to jobs, and I'm emailing directly with the people that I'm applying for a job with, and heck, I even sent in an application for a government job. And
what? Government job? What?
Well, one of the
we go for Benny's or something? What's with that?
That actually was the biggest pain of an ass of application to fill out, because I had like 5 different forms I had to fill in order to send.
They're not easy.
The government makes it nice.
They're not easy to do.
But I filled them all out and I sent them all in, and they're the only ones that replied to me so far. They sent me an email back thanking me for my application.
Apparently, Obama has said that he's going to create jobs in blue states. I have no idea what that's about.
Aren't there no blue states and no red states?
Blue state. What?
I thought they were all purple.
Well, Mars, you're right, but
you know, the Purple Mountains Majesties. There's Purple Mountains. There's
the Purple Mountains
everything.
Majesties. They even added that color to the box of 96 Crayola crayons.
Oh yeah, huh? I forgot about that.
Yeah. Remember when they had the 16 new colors that you could write in to name them?
Oh, that's right.
And it was like some old guy in his 80s won the name for that purple crayon for Purple Mountains Majesty.
Gotcha.
Is that more interesting than my job hunt,
Okay,
Brian?
moving on.
So,
you know, that whole line wasn't even funny.
Well,
Purple Mountain Majesties?
Well, they named another color macaroni and cheese, and that one was named by like a 5-year-old.
Like Is that like orange?
That's like that orangey yellowish type of color. Yeah. Macaroni
Wasn't that
and cheese.
called orange yellow?
Mac and cheese or macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese was the name of one of the new colors.
We should name it mac and cheese. That would have been better.
I want the color baby barf.
Baby barf. Well, you know, Brian,
Wait,
you
is
should
that like yellow?
You should have entered the contest then.
What about
I didn't hear
blender
about
barf? Blender barf.
Blender barf.
What that color?
Well,
blender barf.
You see, now I wish that they did this later, so I would have, we could have come up with all these great ideas on the show, and we could have named all 16 of them for Crayola.
At least.
Wow. Yeah. Although it's hard to get a sense for what the color really looks like, on a radio show.
Well, it's okay.
Well, we could describe it.
Well, this is YouTube too, so.
Besides, we all know the basic primary colors and the colors in between. We could describe where these colors land on the spectrum as on the radio, and then get people to submit their ideas for the names. You know, like the Purple Mountain's Majesty.
I would like a hex number for these, please. The FFF044.
The Purple Mountain's Majesty was a light purple color, so it was a light purple. Light purple.
Light purple.
You know? So then people could write in what names they think would work for a light purple.
I did not like Periwinkle. I did not think a Periwinkle was a very good color.
Periwinkle. What's wrong with Periwinkle?
I don't like Periwinkle that much.
Yeah, it's kind of like sky blue, but not.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I want sky blue, or I want blue.
Now, how come they still make the blue-green crayons, but they stopped making the green-blue crayons?
I didn't understand that. One was lighter than the other, but they're the same brick.
But they stopped making them. Like, remember, they retired 8 colors. Because, first they made 8 new colors, and to make room for them in the 64 box, they retired 8 colors. So they retired lemon yellow, green blue, blue gray,
lemon yellow.
One of the red orange ones. I don't know if it was red orange or orange red, but they stopped one of those.
Burnt orange. Get rid of that sucker. I don't want that.
Maize, burnt umber, and 2 others. And then when they made the 96 box, instead of putting the retired colors back in, they added the 16 fluorescent colors and 16 brand new colors, and still will not make the 8 retired colors. And
what about? So if I have those retired colors, are they worth something on eBay?
You could probably get a nickel.
You should get more than that.
They're not
around anymore.
What I
They're a
have,
rare item.
Actually, after they did that, people started writing in like, "Oh my God, I want these colors because I can't get them anymore." Because people always want what they can't have. You want to make some.
Yeah.
No one cared about lemon yellow until they stopped making it.
I liked lemon yellow. I liked lemon
That's
yellow.
right. Just like the McRib. Nobody cares.
I would buy the
Until they
McRib
start
if they'd make it. I would buy it. I liked the McRib. I liked the McRib before they.
Hey, Mars, did I push the right button?
Yeah, actually you did, because we know how much Gators likes to
All
fly
right, but anyways,
in a row.
the point is that after they retired them, they made a special edition tin for Christmas that year that came with a box of 64 crayons and this special 8 box that had the 8 retired colors in it. And I got that.
Yay! I hope everybody got that.
And I got that for a Christmas gift, and I didn't use them. So somewhere stashed in my dad's basement in New Jersey is that tin.
That's worth some dough. You should sell that.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to look on eBay and see if anyone cares about. I also have 2 unopened 96 counts. One with the new colors before they named them, and one with the new colors right after they named them, where they included the name of the person that picked the winning name on them. And I wonder if those are worth anything.
Those are probably collector's items.
I
think the tin's probably worth more because it's a
Do you
tin.
think you'll get your money back if you auction it off?
Probably not. I don't
say
know.
he gets 1.5 times.
But I don't want to auction them off. I like them. It's my crayon collection.
Yeah, and where are they at right now?
My dad's basement in New Jersey.
Yeah, so that does you a lot of good here. But I guess you're going back to Jersey to pick them up, so.
Well, yeah. At some point. Here we go. All right. It looks like you could get a sealed tin. Now, mind you, my tin isn't sealed, but I didn't open the box. I didn't use the crayons. Actually, I did open up the box of the 8 crayons just to look at them, but I didn't actually take them out of the box and color with them.
That killed the value gators.
So the crayons themselves are fully intact, unused, but the packaging is opened.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They're not MIB.
The actual tin still sealed. The tin not even being opened up has a buy it now $15. So
See?
yeah.
And what did that sell for?
I don't know what it originally sold for. It was a Christmas gift.
I mean, no guesses on what it would go for.
No, that's what it would go for.
Maybe it was originally $15. I don't know, but right now you can buy it on eBay for $15. So the point is that I didn't use those crayons because I thought, ooh, they're collector item. They look. So I basically spent my childhood looking at crayons I didn't use, thinking they held a value. Whereas I could have used those crayons, I could have destroyed those crayons, and then I could have bought a brand new one right now today for $15.
I've never seen Crayola on Pawn Stars.
Yeah,
and why not?
I don't think you will because
I don't know. I have a feeling that the value just isn't there.
Well, I guess we all
Let's
can't be
see.
artists.
Crayola 96 new color. I don't know how to find a 96 pack listed on eBay from before they named the new colors. So I don't even know how I would find that to find the value of it.
Well, you would just scroll through, just search for Crayola and just scroll through them.
You know, Brian, I'm so glad you got me to change the topic because this is far more interesting than talking about job applications.
Well, we did wake up Mars.
Wait,
yeah.
What? I was
Hey,
like,
June, are
what
you
if
still
he
there
did
with
your
us?
job Brian, what if he did his job applications in Crayola crayon?
Yeah, I thought they were called crayons.
I think there's a 5-word thing for that.
Oh, probably.
Well, no. What if
5 words that would ruin
What if I
the
did
job
my
interview?
What if I did my job application?
I roll with the crayons.
What if I did my job application in nothing but the retired colors? Do you think the person reading the application would notice, oh my God, this is maize, this is lemon yellow, this is green blue? These are the retired colors. Where did he find those?
Either that or they, yeah.
You know what? We need to find a
Maybe if you
word
drew a
for
little
this.
tree and a house and a sun on the paper too, maybe they'd hire you.
All right, so we need to find a 5 words to ruin a job interview that has to do with crayons.
I roll with the crayons.
That doesn't even make sense.
Do you provide my crayons?
I don't know. I'm not feeling that one.
I'm into colored wax.
But into is one word.
That could be kind of kinky.
No, I was saying that in 2 words. Into colored wax.
Kinky.
Well, you know.
Can I expense my crayons?
I don't know. That just doesn't.
That one doesn't work.
Why not? Why does this not work?
I don't know. I'm not feeling it, man. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh well. So how you doing, Dune?
Thinking about crayons. Or crayons.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Oh, crayons.
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 All right.
Wait, did you like the skinny ones? I used to get the big fat ones too.
All right,
Big
I
fat
just
fat
tweeted
crayons.
one that has nothing to do with crayons.
But what about the big old fat crayons, Gators?
Here we go.
Those are good.
I got 5 words to ruin it. I've got.
Oh, for God's sake, shut up!
I've got 5 words to ruin the job interview.
For God's sake, shut up!
That would work. That would work.
Where do my cats sit? From Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, here's another good one. You ever heard of Amway?
There
No.
we go.
No.
Oh wait,
No.
I got another one that I have a button for on my thing here.
Jesus, look at those girls!
There we go.
Yikes.
Jesus, look at those girls. There we go. I think that'll. Oh, too bad this one's more than 5 words.
Would you care to have a go on the arse bandit?
Yeah, that's more than 5 words. That.
You could cut a couple out of that.
No, I can't quite. This one's also more than 5 words.
When I have a hard day on the farm, I love drinking the sweat of 2 gay dogs.
I don't think we can make that one.
Yeah, let's not do that one.
Let's. Well, you know what else is 5 words?
What are we eating today?
Is anyone eating anything today?
I was eating something.
You were
but I
eating
ate
Jack
it.
in the Box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an
So
apple
here's
juice.
here's another one. Cartwheels
What?
in, face palms, moon walks out.
Okay.
What about
And boom goes the dynamite.
That one works too.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh.
Trying to see if any of my other
Yeah,
buttons.
Yes.
Oh, this one's 4 words.
I banged a goat?
Need to add another word to that one.
Venison tweets, we can smoke weed, right? Yes.
Here's another.
He forgot the hashtag.
Here's another 4-word one.
More wiener! More wiener!
That's only 4 words.
Yeah, I said that's a 4-word one.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
There is no 4-word one.
Oh,
You
More
missed the whole
wiener!
point of the
More
game.
wiener!
I just submitted 2 4-word ones right here on the show.
But maybe the space could be counted as a word.
All right. What about what about
I will toss a salad.
That's 5 words.
Yeah. Gators, and before you start it, ... is only 3. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't ... Oh, darn.
Nope, that's only 3, and we don't know what song's in the background.
You could play it twice and then stop it short.
Yeah. There we go.
Very good. He did it. Good job, Venison. He added the hashtag.
There we go. You figured it
Yeah.
out.
I have big boobs and
And we'll just leave it there. I guess that didn't. No.
No, that one didn't work.
That didn't work. You
Oh,
know,
well.
I think Emily
What?
was right. We should have just edited the show.
I sent you material, Gators.
Oh, that's right. You did, didn't you? You sent me a bunch
I have
of...
like 6 things, 6 or 7 links.
Because I looked at FARC today. I didn't find anything good. So,
I've been collecting all week. I've been copy-pasting when I see an article.
Oh, apparently a man has been scooped up by a garbage truck.
Yes. that
Every
was
now
a
and then you get a
yes.
story like that.
Yeah.
A man searching for his wallet in a trash bin in Woodland was scooped up by a garbage truck and taken on a long ride. Usually it's the homeless man that's sleeping in the bin that gets picked up. Oh,
He was looking for his wallet. I don't know why it was in the trash can, but...
Let's see. Woodshop writes in, when a person dies, they are judged by a council of 3. God, Skippy, and Dogga. Woodshop writes in,
Dogga.
yeah, you can roll out Wi-Fi to the new drug tunnels. Oh, as
The new
far
drug
as
tunnels!
working for the Mexican cartel, yeah. You should submit
Yeah.
your application as a Word doc carrying a virus that deletes the other applicants, then provides Vamp's phone number and emergency call rates.
See? That helps him out, too.
There we go. There we go.
Gators?
Yes?
How do you get caught in a trash vehicle
Well,
and not realize it?
he didn't realize it?
Those trash trucks are not exactly quiet. They beep at you. They go beep, beep.
But what
you know.
usually happens is if you're in the dumpster, it could be one of the front loader ones that doesn't require. Well, then again, you could pop up and wave at the driver while he's pulling the lever.
I mean, they warn you. If you're asleep, wake up by beeping at you.
Yeah. I don't know.
He just could have got done with his 2-hour show and fell asleep because of all the beer he drank.
That could be.
Oh. Well, you know, six beers will do that to you. What were they?
Yeah.
Light apple ciders.
Apparently, he was stuck in the truck for about an hour. The man told police he used lumber in the truck to reach the top of the garbage pile and avoid the compactor.
Yay! He did get compacted.
The man was taken.
Yeah, my old
UC
apartments,
Davis.
people used to sleep in the dumpsters, and when they put the trash compactor, that put an end to that.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. They wouldn't give me a key to the compactor either. They didn't trust me.
They didn't trust you with the
I don't know why though.
Yeah, they should have totally trusted you.
I think so.
Oh, here we go. This is my kind of story. I like the pennies, but it takes place in Texas.
Yes, this one.
Texas man deposits 500 pounds of pennies at bank. Oh, this isn't the guy paid a bill. He just been saving them up really long. After 65 years of saving pennies, an 81-year-old man deposited 81,600 of them, $816 worth, at a bank in Slaton, Texas. Weighed in around 500 pounds.
500 pounds.
It took them more than an hour to count. Keys says his father told him, "Whatever you do, son, save your money." You know what's funny? This guy, they say his name is Keys. His last name is Keys, I guess. And
yeah,
the bill I paid, the guy I dealt with that company, Tidewater, his last name was Keys.
Maybe he took your pennies and added it to his own.
Larry Keys. Or was it Larry
There you
Keith?
go.
I thought it was Larry Keys, but then at some point, I think when I submitted a BBB claim against them, I saw that the name was Larry Keith that responded back. Because I wanted to, inconvenience these people as much as I possibly can for costing me $125 unnecessarily. And so, I paid my bill in pennies. And then I filed a complaint against them because they closed my account with no justifiable reason that I could see, and charged me a exorbitant fee unreasonably. And so I filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau, which required them to reply to that complaint, which means that I've just made them have to take some time out of the morning to do paperwork, which is annoying. And they sent the reply.
I'm sure they hated you, Gators.
They sent the reply to me. And in the reply, they said he came into the office and paid his bill off in pennies.
And what's your point?
Yeah, what's your point? It's cash. Emily writes in, I only write with crayons. I was a crayon eater. And, she sent me a...
waxy.
She sent
Some
me...
people eat wax lips, she eats crayons.
Oh, hey, Mars, we got a picture for you. There you go. Yeah.
If it's a clown, I'm not looking at it.
No, it's the crayons. And, we got some green, we got some white, we got some red crayons. And, go ahead, check it out. Mars, you there?
I am here.
Uh-oh. He's there.
Gators.
Listen, I'm gonna bail out for a bit. I gotta go take care of some business.
All right, well, we'll catch you later.
All right, take care.
Thanks for joining us.
Who sent you this, Gators?
Emily.
Emily?
Yes. What?
Nothing.
Well, what do you think of it?
I don't appreciate crayons.
No, it's a clown as a dentist is what it is.
Yeah, I don't appreciate crayons. I'm very angry about this. Well, not really, but it's not going to be saved as wallpaper this time.
Oh, wait!
Last time, I actually said save as wallpaper.
Which one was that? Was that the cloud boobies?
Yes.
Well, that's not a bad wallpaper. That's a good wallpaper.
No, that was not a good. No.
But they were.
No.
They were happy clowns where the boobies go. Yeah.
No. No.
What's not to like?
No, Gators. No. Yeah. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. I thought she was doing work, listening to the show and send me clown pictures.
All right.
What? So
they were the 5-word job interview breakers that involved crayons. Okay. Your next link doesn't work though.
It doesn't?
No, it says, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. 404 page error.
Really? Aw, the page went away.
Yeah, it's the one about the power saw made out of shark teeth for science.
Oh, that was a good one too. That was my educational one.
Well, we have nothing educational for you this week.
Oh, that's depressing.
That is, isn't it?
Oh well. Yeah, basically the story was about somebody who
wait,
they
you sent two different links of it though. The second one works.
Oh, okay, good.
Not sure why. And they both look the same. You sent it twice, but the first one doesn't work and the second one does. That's really weird.
As well as one works. It's an educational one.
Yeah, it's let's see. Sharks are famous for their teeth rows and rows of serrated cutting tools lining the creature's deadly maw. My phone is ringing. Let's see. No, I do not want to answer that call.
Oh. The printer's not working, Gators.
I don't give a shit. I'm busy. I'm on my fucking time now. You go find someone else to fucking help you. Let's see. How deadly are sharks' teeth exactly? To find out, a team of researchers, Professor Adam P. Summers on the University of Washington's Friday Harbor Laboratories and Cornell students Catherine Korn and Stacy Farina decided to build a reciprocating power saw using a bunch of shark teeth. This is because sharks don't just bite down when they sink their teeth into prey. They shake their heads, the sharp edges of their teeth rending flesh. To learn more... Wait, I lost my place as I scrolled.
Gators, that means when you eat steak, you need to shake it around like a dog does.
There we go.
It helps.
No, I don't have a problem with eating steak.
Oh.
To learn more about the effect this has, the team mounted a variety of teeth from different shark species onto different saw blades using epoxy. Tiger shark, sandbar shark, a silky shark, and a six-gill shark. The team tested the toothy tools dubbed Jawzall, on a dead salmon, videotaping the results. And we see them, kind of slicing in with this power shark tooth saw. What they found was that the tiger shark teeth are the most deadly of those tested, breaking the salmon's spine in 6 cuts. The tiger shark often feasts on difficult prey, such as sea turtles and crustaceans, so deadly teeth are a requirement. The least deadly was the six-gill shark, but since it feasts on carrion, it doesn't have a strong need to be able to kill prey. So there we go. Shark teeth saw.
Shark teeth saw. What awesome! I mean, come on. What school did you go to that would let you make a shark tooth saw? That's awesome.
That is pretty awesome. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
That does sound kind of up your alley there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, you should make a shark tooth saw. The guy in Singapore? Singaporean sharks?
Yeah, it could be another project you could start on and never finish.
Well, actually, almost everything here, seafood-wise, is imported, even though we're a freaking island.
What do you mean start on and Brian never finishes? Brian always finishes his projects.
Yeah, how's that Whamola?
He seems like a go-getter and get-it-done person.
How's that Whamola coming along?
Well, that's in a storage locker.
Yeah, it was also on a workbench for at least a year before it ended up in the storage locker.
Oh, I think even longer than that.
Yeah, I was being generous.
Yeah, it's a long-running project, but that's just one that's kind of gone into the. I had some design issues to kind of work out on my head, so. But yeah, it's all now down to finish that up and start banging on it, right?
Right.
Wait, what is this? A Whamola?
A Whamola. Yeah, it's like this.
What is that?
You get like a big pole. You put like a bass string on it, and you get like a. You set it up so that you can adjust the tension on it and hit it with a stick, kind of, as I understand it. So it's like
I was thinking about a stick with a string on it, and you put it in an old wash tub.
Oh, let me see if I can find.
Well, the Whamola, as defined, is an electric instrument, so you don't need the wash tub part. So you have a pickup. But yeah, it's basically a wash tub base.
Yeah.
Electric without the wash tub.
All right.
It's a whamola.
I think I got an example of a whamola being used. I click on a link, and it took me to a drummer drumming. But I'm hoping this eventually leads to some whamola-ing. All right.
Oh, whamola's just
Is that a Primus? Is that Primus?
It's Les Claypool.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so he's holding this big stick thing, but the drummer's still going.
Oh, what's that noise? What's that?
That might be it. But the cameraman's just totally looking at the drums. Doesn't give a shit about the bass. Oh.
That thing.
Oh, there we go.
Cool. Brian, you're making one of those?
Yeah.
Awesome. You know how to play it, or are you just making it?
Well, I'm just going to make it. And then learn how to play it.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's only got one string. Can't you just, like, flick it and it makes noise?
Yeah, but it's got this lever arm to change the pitch. So, so it's going bang, 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 bang.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, okay. So there you go. Whamola.
Nice. You should finish
cool.
that. That sounds cool. You can
be a
Singaporean
I want
guy.
to. It is definitely on the list of what I want to do. I mean, other things that kind of go, you know what, I don't want to go in that direction anymore, and
Yeah.
So some of the computer projects that I was kind of thinking about, I'm not going to do those.
And you can videotape it with a GoPro. Or are you on a different camera now? Are you on a GoPro, or are you on a different camera now?
Well, no, I don't have a GoPro. I have Sony's Action Cam.
Oh,
and I have two video cams. One is one is a handy cam, and the other is this this wide-angled action cam.
Brian, did you see at CES they have their new 4K ones coming out?
The GoPro?
No, the Sony ones.
Well, I'm not surprised because GoPro's 4K is out.
Ooh, you should get a Sony one now.
Well, I'll watch for it, but.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be kind of cool to see. Sony came into this action cam thing really late, and they kind of go, "Oh, I see what GoPro is doing. Well, we can do that." We got the optics. We got the.
That's the problem.
They probably what?
GoPro has the name, and they have mounts on everything that we can buy mounts for. So yeah.
Well, and that's what GoPro did right. They made all the accessories they could ever think of. Mounted on a frickin' cat if you want. And they just invented this whole marketplace. So Sony's playing catch up. Let's see what we can do. Now, I don't know if you heard, but Apple basically, the word came out that Apple had posted some patents for photographic gear. So the rumor is that Apple is going to come out with one as well. We'll see what happens. They're coming to the game very late. So we'll
they
see.
kept saying there was. They said they kept saying there should be a camera like for 3 years. Every Apple event, there's going to be a camera. There's going to be a camera. There's going to be a camera. And there it was.
Well, they're going to come out with a watch, right? Is that watch available yet?
No, not for a while. Honestly, what they need to do is people love the iPhone camera, upgrade the iPhone camera. That's what you just need to do. They can do it. Everybody in the world has an iPhone. Well, everybody that wants an iPhone.
I think that goes too far because the whole idea of the GoPro is number one, it's a very wide angle, which is what you need for that type of shooting. The action shooting. And it needs to be fixed. It's a fixed purpose camera. You do the one thing in it, and it does it great. With a phone, you need a general purpose camera that can do just about anything.
Even blur pictures of nipples.
Say again?
Even blur pictures of nipples.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I think Gators walked away. I think he went to go get more coffee. Yeah. So it's our show, Brian. Woohoo!
All right.
This guy, this jackass that's absolutely useless to me left a voicemail to me about some printer issues, and it's like, you know.
I told you! Ha! Did I call it or what?
Here's the thing that gets me. I mean, they direct all the help desk calls to this other office, but they don't give the people there any way to do anything with the calls. So we've basically just added middlemen to the whole equation, and these people, you know, all they can do is call us and go, well, these printers aren't working. It's like, well, why don't you fucking fix them then? But
Yep.
Oh, working for IT.
It's like, you know what? You can print tomorrow. It is 6:30 p.m. Who the fuck cares?
Gators, you want to know how wonderful our IT is?
What department are they calling from?
Oh, it's probably shipping printers.
Well, if it's
Gators.
shipping, they're working now.
Yeah, but I'm not.
To get stuff out. But to get stuff out.
And this is why the people that run help desk after hours should have fucking access to do something about it. But no one listens to me. Why listen to me? That would make sense. It's like, dude, just give them the ability to reset a password and reset a printer.
Who's the guy that's designated to be on call for after hours today?
I don't know. But the point is that, you know, they made them a middleman, which is useless to me. Now, if they gave them the ability because the thing is that there is a help desk that's taking the calls, and all they do is pass them along to us because they don't have the ability to do anything on our system. But if we gave them access to a few of our basic things, they wouldn't have to bug us for the basic things. They only have to bug us if something major went down.
Right.
Because I'm sick and tired of, you know, not being able to have to do my hobbies uninterrupted after hours because some jackass needs a printer at 6:30 at night.
Yeah,
it's a job.
I'm off the clock right now. It's not a job. It's my fucking life. I didn't sign over my life to this company.
Yeah, well, you know.
Whatever happened to going home and that was that? Whatever happened to that?
Oh, that's a myth.
You know,
a myth.
And the reason why it's a myth is because there's somebody else that will, shall we say, answer the call.
The thing is, someone already answered the call. They just don't give that person access to do anything about it.
The bigger generic picture. Someone else will do it without bitching.
So basically, what they need to do is give someone the access to do that off hours on the next shift.
If they gave the people that took the call access.
Johnny's right. They have a person that they're paying.
Yeah.
Give the guy the tools to get the job done.
The problem is the guy is a help desk guy for one of the companies, other companies that's involved here, and they basically forwarded the help desk there without actually giving him any training or access. It was basically just
absolutely.
We want the help desk to go there. Well, how are we going to make that work?
That is the screw up.
Right. So all it did was make things more complicated for everyone. It had a middleman and did nothing to help us when we could have actually put a little bit of time into.
Well, let me ask you this question: are you authorized for overtime?
Of course I am.
So you want to make some money? Just saying.
Right now,
you could go in and you would.
Right now, I'd rather. Well, no. All I got to do is restart some print queues. Let me see what I got to listen to what the name of. Okay, I got that printer.
You'd rather look at Sharky saws.
Right.
25. Okay, I got to start printer 25. Right. Let's find.
Click restart. There you go.
There we go. Let's see. Basically, there's a problem with the system that starts with S and ends with P. That if any kind of hiccup happens on the network, it just decides, oh wait, that printer isn't there. Well then, fuck you, printer. Print queue shut down. Bam. And it didn't used to be this bad. And I've said several times, can we look into why we keep losing connections to all these printers? Can someone fix anything here? And no one fixes anything. We've got duct tape all over the place. No one fixes anything anymore.
Did you talk to the guy in the big office, the big guy in the corner office?
I said one of the times something happened, I did send an email, and I did address the question, is there a reason? I'm a bit concerned at how frequently this is happening. Could we look into why this is happening? No response.
Well, that to me kind of calls for a face-to-face. I mean, he's only right there.
I don't know. You know, here's the thing. I like the guy. He's a nice guy, and he'll listen to me, and he'll talk to me. But I've come to realize lately that sometimes he's a lot of talk. You know, sometimes he'll talk.
Higher ups are.
And
that's all they do.
And I don't think that he means to be that way. But lately, it seems like he talks.
Well, he probably has a
talk,
lot of shit going on, but I don't want to give an excuse for him.
Right. And no, he's a nice guy, and I generally I've never really had a problem with him. But lately, it seems like on a lot of matters he's talk. Well,
how about the other person in your office, the lady with the two initials?
Oh, well, what could she do?
Well, you have a conversation with her to just, calmly explain what the problem is.
Well, I mean, but she was on that email chain too.
Again, you're dealing on email. Face-to-face often makes a huge difference.
I've made comments several times about why are these... No. I say things several times and nothing really ever happens. Because ultimately... Right. Well, you restart it and it works until the next time it doesn't. So it's not an immediate problem. But you know what it is. It's the one company that poked their nose into all our network stuff, and our network has never been as good as it used to be because they have a way of overcomplicating everything and then not understanding all the complexities that they threw in there, and then it just doesn't perform well. And now the thing is, I don't know what they're really doing. So that might not be a fair assessment, but that's what it looks like to me. No,
and you could be totally right on. So that's why you calmly repeat the problem.
Well, the boss man actually, what I've said, the boss man has hinted at because the boss man is concerned about the phone system, and he pointed out that the phone system has been having more issues lately. Than it used to have, and I said, yeah.
But I thought you just fixed all the phone system, and you're the hero.
No. Well, that's not what I was. I was fixing the Hunt Group issue in customer service. The phone system issue is
there's another phone problem.
Yeah. Frequently, I'll get a call from a location that their phones won't let them change modes, and like Portland. They all set their phones to out of office mode when they leave the office, and then so if they come in the morning and they can't change the mode of their phone, they can't get calls. Most people don't do this, but that's how they roll, and so it's always a major panic from Portland every morning when they can't change it. And then at some point, then someone who loves to ring everyone's extension in succession until they get an answer from Seattle starts. I hear Nick's phone ring, and I hear Mav's phone ring, and then I hear MP's phone ring, and then I hear the boss man's phone ring, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, it's SD in Seattle. What is she panicking about this morning? And I hate taking calls from her because she's such a panic. It's like
right.
I try to avoid her to get her to leave a message, but she won't. She won't leave a message. She'll just keep calling all the phones around and around and around in circles all morning long until someone picks up. Yeah, actually, just the other day she was doing that for an issue.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? You watch the phones call all around, and don't answer the phone, but send her an email to say, "Oh, could you please leave a voicemail because."
I see you call in. The thing is anytime I leave her, send her an email, because if she eventually breaks down and leaves a message, the message is, "Hi, it's SD. Please give me a call back when you get this." No hint of what's going on, so I could because the thing is, if you give me a hint, I could do some preliminary research which because I hate
Right.
being
Or if you're really busy, you could do triage, basically. Pick out the priorities and do it. Of course, to her, there's only one priority.
the thing is,
and that's me.
And then if I send her an email saying, "Could you explain what's going on?" she'll send an email back. Could you please call me, or call me as soon as you can. She is one of these people that does not like explaining things to a machine.
Right.
She wants you live on the phone listening to her, and the thing is that she throws difficult things at me. Usually when she calls, it's something that's complicated for some reason, and then she throws me in the hot seat. And not that she's a very nice person. She's a very nice person.
Oh yeah.
But,
just the methodology is wrong.
But if you're going to throw something challenging at me, I'd like to have time to sit and think about it and go around in circles and then give an answer. And I don't want to sit in silence on the phone. So that's why I operate the way I do.
I think we just put everybody asleep again.
Oh no!
I'm awake.
Well, let me.
I'm retweeting venison.
Dune, are you awake? Dune, are you there?
Dune hung up long ago.
Dune left.
No, my phone.
Dune
my
left.
Skype says that Dune is on there.
Well, Dune left while you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
okay.
it'll still show him as part of the conference call, and if he calls back, it'll automatically let him pop back in without me having to answer. But he's not actually on the line. All right.
Oh, I see.
No, but
okay.
but what I was getting at before was that when the phone system does this funky thing, it won't let you change the mode, and it won't let you access voicemail because there's some server issue. And usually you have to fix this by rebooting the server. And this is the type of thing that would happen like once every few months or something like that. And it's been happening more frequently lately, and Bossman has taken notice of that. And so he is talking about getting the network team to look into, and he's like, we never had these problems until that company's network team started getting involved in our network.
At least they're starting to think the same
Well,
way.
as you know, router configurations are fairly complicated things, and so this doesn't surprise me at all. Right?
Right. Well, the thing is that anytime I have something that it comes down to that this is a networking issue and the network team needs to fix it, it usually takes a few days of convincing the network team that there's actually a problem they need to look at, because our Southern California location switched internet, switched ISPs, and they switch it over, and we can ping them, they can ping us, everything's working fine, except that we have different ranges or subnets. And one of the subnets it wasn't really connecting to correctly. So as a result, Southern Cal could no longer pull up documents on Ixos, and there was another problem.
Right.
They couldn't pull up the report page for reports.
Right.
And so I kept on saying, this is a network issue. So I threw at the network team. They can't do this. And the network team's like, well, we see connectivity is fine.
Don't you just need to add that subnet into the router table?
Well, it's almost like you have to say, oh, this person at IP address such and such cannot get access to this service that's on this IP address.
Well, that's the thing. Well, the thing is that the person then start going, well, I don't even know how the Ixos system works or how that does or what that could. It's like, look, there's a network issue. Could you look over the settings?
And what you say is, and the Ixos service is on this IP address or this segment or whatever it is.
Eventually what I did was
which, of course, is what their job is, but they apparently don't have a map of all of these deals that link the terms of what's going on versus, the network node, right?
Well, no, basically I got him connected to a computer in Southern California, and I told him, don't worry about Ixos because the report site is much easier. See this link? It should work. It doesn't. And then he was like, oh, yeah, I think there is a problem. And so then he had the other person that I knew needed to fix it actually look at it. She looked, she found it, she fixed it. But it wasn't until they were actually convinced that there was a...
Right. Well, but that comes down to is that you showed him how to address the problem. Otherwise, they're clueless.
Right.
Right? Okay, I have to take a break and make a phone call.
All right, well, you know what?
But I will connect back up in a short while.
That's okay. I'm going to take a break and refill my coffee cup and try to come up with something more interesting
Fantastic.
for the second half of the show. Now
right,
that
talk
everyone
to you later.
knows all the inner workings of my job.
Yay!
Yay.
And now everybody can wake up because Johnny's going to cue some really cool music.
What?
Johnny's going to cue some really cool music.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll catch you in a little bit.
All right. See you later.
Later.
I'll take his word.
All right. Well, yeah, actually, I got some positive feedback on the tune I played last week, which was Adrian Gale off of their first album, Feel the Fire, and it was the song Easy Come, Easy Go. And let's play another Adrian Gale tune this week. This time I'm going to play one off of their second album, Reprogrammed, which I was an assistant engineer on. And, yeah, I've talked about this before on the show.
Oh, yes, you have.
Let's see. What's a good song off of this one? I'm going to play Heartbreak Guaranteed. So here we go. Check this one out.
Okay.
Like Oh, no, you got that wrong. I love balls.
Balls, all you need are balls. Juicy Cheeto balls, all you need are balls. All you need are balls. Juicy Cheeto balls, all you need are.
Be sure to tune in to ADHD Radio, Tuesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The most motherfucking addicting show on the No Holds Barred Radio Network.
Balls, all you need are balls. Juicy Cheeto balls, all you need are balls. All you need are balls. Juicy Cheeto balls, all you need are.
Crater Maker.
We'll never bring it down.
Crater Maker. www.cratermakerband.com. EP now available on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, and Bandcamp.
Yo, this is Dune from the Dune and Bob Show. You're probably wondering what all this racket is in the background. Well, with the way the gas prices and the economics have been lately, and basically everything else Obama has done to us, I've had to take on a second job. Shh, don't tell anybody, but I'm a nighttime DJ at a club. Hang on a second. No, hey, look at the sign. It says absolutely no requests. Yeah, leave the DJ alone. Yes. Thank you. No, I am hang on, let me get my card. I am constructing a mix out of songs to create a vibe/journey/musical experience outside the catering to an individual's desire to hear my song, if you know what I mean. If you can't live inside the music, you should just stay at home and listen to your iPod. Requests are for scared, musically uneducated dweebs who have no desire to learn about new, good tracks or experience the art of modern EDM. There. Jeez. Oh. Okay, she's gone. Hey, by the way, just to let you know, a little secret. I found out that DJs really don't do anything. All I'm doing is just replaying something that Vamp recorded like a month ago. It's really simple. That's why I can't do requests. But listen, I was sworn to secrecy by the DJs of America Club. Geeks even made me pinky swear to it. God. So anyway, Dune and Bob Show, Sundays, 6 to 8 Eastern, nhbradio.com. Be there.
When you listen to boring radio shows, you get distracted. When you get distracted, you start listening to other radio shows.
This sucks!
When you start listening to other radio stations, you hear songs like Damon's Bathhouse.
At Damon's Bathhouse. We're a bunch of guys here with our dicks in each other's mouths. At Damon's Bath.
When you start listening to Damon's Bathhouse, you want to go there thinking it's a strip club.
Get a nigga, get a table dance. Take it up, woo. Take that style. Get a nigga, get a table dance. Take it up, woo. Take that style.
When you go to Damon's Bathhouse thinking it's a strip club, you get roofied. When you get roofied, you wake up with some guy's meat in your mouth and your pants around your ankles. Don't wake up with some guy's dick in your mouth or the possibility of herpes and anal warts.
It's a beautiful dick, too.
Listen to The Shocker right here every Friday night at midnight Eastern on nhbradio.com. Yeah. Also remember, tsrnradio.blogspot.com for all our latest updates and more.
I'd like to thank Winamp for fucking crashing when I'm trying to fucking do something! Hold on a minute here. We need to,
Hi, everybody. This is Damon, General Manager
Thank
and
you.
owner of the No Holds
About
Barred Radio
fucking
Network.
time.
I'm here to promote that the Addie and Gabe show has changed its day from Wednesdays to Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm doing Addie's promo because he's absolutely lazy and useless and won't update his own promo even after I asked him to. That's why I'm not even using a good microphone. So, if you want to tune into a lazy, good-for-nothing, not funny, useless sack of shit, tune in to the Addie and Gabe Show Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on the No Holds Barred Radio Network. This promo will stay in automation until he updates it. Just so you all know, I recorded this on March 8th, 2012. Let's see how long it takes Addie to update his own promo and actually put time into marketing his show correctly. Guarantee you'll still be hearing this promo in August. Once again, the Addie and Gabe Show, Thursdays at 8 if they remember to go on the No Holds Barred Radio Network.
Hey, Tuna, guess what, man? We got a show on NHB.
And what's it called?
It's called Detox Radio.
Oh, what are we going to be doing?
Well, we're kind of here to help solve the listeners' problems.
Who, you and me, or just you? Because I don't feel like helping people with their problems.
Well, you'll be there to add humor and answer our M's and stuff like that.
Well, I ain't talking unless I got some liquor in me.
Well, that's no problem, because I got the liquor, but you sound like a real problem with alcohol. Like you use it as a crutch to socially interact with people. I say we take a further look at
And shut the hell up with your know-it-all advice. Save that stuff for the show. And you shouldn't be talking. You're the one with the drinking problem.
What? I have no drinking problem. Who has a drinking problem? Screw you, dude.
And screw you.
What?
Man, you think you're better than me?
Yes. Tune in to hear me and Timmy try to give people advice on how to deal with the trials of life right here on the No Holds Barred Radio Network. Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Fuck you, dogga. And don't miss out. You might regret it later. Although, that is my opinion on the matter because people just never seem to want to take good advice because...
Ben, shut the hell up already. You think you know everything.
What? No, I never said that.
You always do.
What? No, I don't.
You're always giving advice like you think you know everything in the world.
What? I did not.
Yeah, I swear to God you do.
The Chaotic Cast would like to pat itself on the ass for bringing you eons of broadcasting excellence.
Since before the world had hair on its nuts, we were there documenting watershed-waterhead moments.
Together, we uncovered the origin of humanity.
The space reptile astronauts which came to Earth and created the human race. Maybe you've heard of that before.
We enrich your lives with enlightened religious points of view.
Those who remain neutral in the battle were cursed to be born with black skin. This is the Mormon explanation for the Negro race.
And gradually, the listener count rose.
Our tireless efforts resulted in a public outcry of support. Here's one listener's feedback.
Lord Jesus, oh shit! Whoa, whoa! That was awesome! That was awesome right there, God damn!
We even started getting praise from on high. Here's some feedback from NHB management.
The Chaotic Cast is live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tune in and interact with the show by going to nhbradio.com. Also available as a podcast at chaoticcast.com. No Holds Barred Radio. If you're not listening, you can't hear this.
Hi! Listen to what? Listen to cunt. Listen to NHB Radio. Hi! Listen to what?
Excuse me.
Listen to cunt.
Can I have
NHB Radio?
everyone's
Hi!
attention
Listen to what?
for
Listen
1
to
second?
cunt. Listen to NHB Radio.
Hi, friends. Do you like violence?
Yeah.
Want to hear my show with nothing but silence?
Huh?
Want to be blind, just like I am? Listen to my show and not watch fucking Stick Cam? The staff's dead weight, but I'm fucking great. But I'm pissed because I can't see my dick when I fucking masturbate. And Liam said,
Damn you a shithead.
Because
then why is your show so bad?
Because I'm so mad. Well, since age 10, I started sleeping with men because I tried to score with women, but found a love for seamen. Got pissed at my staff because they couldn't make me laugh, so I tried to get fucked by my staff in the bath. I do a show that's boring. It will leave you snoring. On Tuesday nights, it will not be alluring. So fuck you.
Damon, wait a second. That's our show, bitch.
I don't give a fuck. How else am I gonna get rich? Listen to the NHB Radio Show right here on NHB Radio. TuneIn.com. Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, no, no, no. You got that wrong. I love balls.
Balls. All you need are balls. Juicy Cena balls. All you need are balls. All you need are balls. Juicy Cena balls. All you need are.
Be sure to tune in to ADHD Radio, Tuesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the most motherfucking addicting show on the No Holds Barred Radio Network.
Balls. All you need are balls. Juicy Cena balls. All you need are balls. All you need are balls. Juicy Cena balls. All you need are.
If you have a printer, fuck you. I don't care about your fucking printer. But you're back.
That's good, because I don't have one.
We're back with the Amateur Hour here. The Fuck Printers Edition.
I can't save my documents to XPS though. Does that count?
I don't care.
Oh.
Check your documents, show 'em up your ass for all I care. But we're back here.
But that might give me a paper cut.
I don't care.
Ah.
Anyways, we're back, and I've restarted all the print queues twice now. So hopefully that will calm everyone the fuck down.
Okay. Thank you, Gators.
There we go.
I can now print on all the printers all at once.
That's what I should do.
I will print one page per printer, so everybody has to go to each printer to get the whole document.
There you go.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I would do.
Anyways, we're back.
So there were 3 shows there that aren't on the station.
Well, yeah. Well,
There's Detox.
I needed to
Chaotic Cast.
I needed to extend a break to deal with the shit for brains people in Southern California that haven't figured out how to print yet. And so I threw in a bunch of promos. Unfortunately, we don't have enough
that's
shows
fine.
on the network.
I just kind of miss some of those shows.
Yeah, we all do. We all do.
I miss Detox. I always wondered about those too.
Well, they attempted I know Ben tried to do a comeback on DEF CON at some point, and that
Is that station still around?
No.
Oh.
I think there's an offshoot of it. That one of the shows on there started some type of like comedy pipe or something like that. But I don't know.
Social Crime's still around.
Well, that's Pedge.
I know.
As long as there's a Pedge, there will be something.
'Cause I get that on the Apple TV.
You listen to that?
No. Well, actually, I'm sitting there changing channel. I'm going through the iTunes radio thingy on Apple TV. I don't have an account. I don't really have an ID, but it lets me go through that radio thing. And I go, hey, look, there's NHB and there's Social Crime. I listen to Social Crime, and it's still stand-up. Same stuff, but stand-up's kind of funny.
Right.
So, and I stop that. I go to NHB, and I hear something, and I go somewhere else. And I turn it off. And then I go to Hulu and watch some Bob's Burgers. Because Bob's
There you
Burgers is much more entertaining than Pedge. I'm sorry, Pedge, but it's true. And Bob does not have a blue barrel outside his trailer.
Oh. Anyways, Mars, you wanted to share some bizarre and horrifying sex patents with us, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I have to remember what it was.
Well, this is going to be interesting because there's an animated GIF on the page here.
Oh.
That shows
okay.
a guy. Oh, good. The printer is working now. That is.
Yay! Gators fixed it.
Yes, it works.
Yay!
The problem is I don't get it. I don't get it. Some of these printers in Southern California don't work on the server that they're set to work on. Because I log into SAP, and it says that it's on Dopey. And so I log into Dopey, I restart the print queue, and it still doesn't work. And I restart again, it still doesn't work. So then I log into Happy, and I restart the print queue, and it works. But it shouldn't be going through Happy, because when I look in SAP, it's set to go through Dopey. Why the hell is it going through Happy when it's set on the system to go through Dopey? So there you go.
Maybe it's just jealous it's not on Jerky.
It's a Happy Dopey situation is what it is.
It would rather be happy than stupid. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the original Happy died. Dopey has outlived the original Happy for quite some time now.
Aww. Maybe that means ignorance is bliss.
And Sleepy stopped working. Sleepy went sleepy.
Oh. Sleepy went to a coma?
Yeah. Sleepy's never coming out of that sleep.
Poor Sleepy.
Sneezy just kept rebooting.
So what about Whitey?
What? No. Anyways, I can now disconnect from VPN and
yay!
Go back
Go away, VPN.
and go back to looking at this animated gift of a guy with a thrusting penis strapped to his chin.
Did I send you that?
You sent me that.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Holy crap! I don't remember that gift, dude.
You
Seriously.
don't remember sending me that. Would you like?
No,
me to,
I do not. No, I do not remember copy pasting that gift.
Would you like me to send it back to you?
No, I'm sure I have the links in Notepad. No,
don't
know
worry.
What? I have.
It's not a clown. It's not a clown.
You know what? You should send this to Emily, just to let her know.
No, because that's nowhere near the weirdest. All right, Ted, bizarre and horrifying sex pet.
Are you sure I sent you that gift? I didn't see that.
You sent me that. All right, you know what? I'm gonna copy and paste the whole line back to you.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
As you can see, it has your name at the start of that. And the last link is 10 Bizarre and Horrifying Sex Patents, NSFW, obviously. Did you look this up while you were at work?
Yeah, I did.
And I'm going to, without reading it, just try to make sense of it. Because it's got different parts that are labeled, because this is actually a figure from the patent. And
My boss is in the room, too.
And I mean, it's clearly a penis device that is strapped to the chin.
Oh, the sex tips, that one, yes. I saw this, yes. But I didn't see that anime gift.
And you can see it's kind of spring-loaded so that the penis is thrusting. And now, I'm trying to think of a logical application for strapping a thrusting penis to your chin. And the only thing I can think of is if you want to use it on someone's ass while you're eating their pussy, or if you want to do the opposite while in the 69 position. Meaning, put it in their pussy while you're eating their ass in a 69 position.
Maybe you just want to make a fashionable statement at work.
I didn't think of that. But there's also some sort of a tube that's coming down and then has a dotted line going to some sort of other rotating part. And I'm not sure where that goes into play. Is this some kind of like it looks like this ties into something that your heart rate, so that your heart rate regulates the amount of thrust action. Hello there.
Hey, did I miss some cool music while I was gone?
I think you did, and I think you triggered.
You missed the
You also attempted to call the whole group, so you're now ringing Emily and Dune.
Oh, poor Emily and Dune. They're like, oh, great.
Hey, Brian, could you look at a link easily? because I can't describe this adequately to you. I just need you to
Make
look.
sure your wife is not in the room.
Actually, I'd prefer if she was. That would be interesting to get
It
the
said
background.
Gator sent that to you.
What are you looking
She's
at?
in Thailand, so that's not a problem.
Well, maybe we could send her the link if you got an email
Can
address.
you email it to her?
Oh yes, she would love that. Okay, so what am I going for? Can you tweet it?
Yeah, let's tweet it. Let's tweet it. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Mikhail Shapiro watches my Twitter account now. Do I really want her to see this?
Yes. you
Sure,
do.
why not?
And she'll get
Just leave
she'll
it.
get excited.
Not sure what is
Can
up
you
with
can you
this.
tweet from NHB Radio?
Yes, for work.
Gators.
What's that?
Can you tweet from at NHB Radio?
No, I don't know how to do that. All right, here we go.
Are you connected to Twitter on a iPhone?
No, I just tweeted it. So there you go.
Okay.
So there you go. Check out the link, and I want you to tell me what you think the proper use or purpose is of this device that is animated on the Figure 1.
I don't know why Gators is looking at this stuff.
Bars,
This is the gizmo.
Yeah, Bars sent me this link for the record.
Can you prove it?
Yes, I can. I have the
Figure 1.
Figure 1. What do you think the application for that is? What do you do with that? How does that work? I thought
it was a fashionable statement for work.
I've thought of including that. I have 3 applications for this. One is fashionable statement at work. What do you think, Brian?
Oh, there's 10 different bizarre deals. You're talking about the first one, right?
The first one. We're on the first one, the chin strap. What do you think would be the point or purpose of that?
It just kind of defies.
So you're saying I shouldn't have looked at this when I was in my boss's office?
Possibly not. It depends on your boss. The only thing I can think of is that this is so that you could use the device in a chick's ass while you're eating her pussy, or if you get in a 69, you can eat her ass and use the device in her pussy. Those are the 2 applications that come to mind. And I'm not sure that I like either of those ideas. What do you think?
It just
Brian, what?
Blah 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 blah.
Which application do you think works better, option A or option B?
Yeah, unfortunately, I trying to come up with another option is kind of like no.
Fashionable statement at work is the only. I think that's the best option so far. Depending on who you talk to, the future of sex may be teledildonics or virtual reality or painfully hot fleshlights. But the one thing almost everyone can agree upon, the future of sex is not a pump-action dildo you strap to your chin. Nor is it any of these other bizarre, terrifying, and wonderfully weird sex-improving patent hopefuls. We scoured Google's patent database to find the most absurd and awfully wildly dangerous sex-based patent designs filed by some of history's most misguided engineers. But with sex-crazed humans being as innovative as they are, there are undoubtedly some horrific sex add-ons we've missed. Know one of one yourself? Share it with the class below. Please, this is a safe space. Oh, so they're not even going to explain this one. I want to know if I'm right, if that's what the 2 purposes are, or what are the... All right, so let's take a look at...
I think that leaves you up to the imagination.
All right, so this next thing is some sort of a tub device that you stand in it and has water in it, and there's some kind of a pump. Oh, there's a seat in it, and the pump is positioned right at waist height for your convenience. It's a water massage apparatus. It's kind of like the shower head, but it comes with the whole tub. It's all in one unit.
Except it's lower.
Except it's a whole thing. Otherwise known as Hot Tub Dildo Machine. Filed January 9th, 1900. So it predates the shower head. It's the predecessor to the shower head.
It's a different type of head.
A different type of head. Then we had the
It's for washing your hair, right?
You know, I'm actually looking at my old iPhone 4S, and you know, looking at those pictures, the size of a postage stamp just ain't working. So I'm gonna have to change out devices so I can actually see what I'm looking at.
We've actually made Brian curious enough to get a bigger screen.
Well, I mean, how do I participate in the conversation if I can't see what the hell you guys are talking about?
I don't know. I think our description of
now I'm questioning why would I want to do that, but you know, hey.
Because it's more interesting than talking about work and printers and dopey and happy.
That's right. Now, is anybody sleeping now? No. I mean, even Dune is awake, right?
I think the chin strap woke everyone up. It's like, wait, what? Chin dildo? Whoa, wait. I was dreaming about Dopey and Happy and the rest of the seven dwarfs running around trying to make printers work. But now we got dildos on our chins. Let's wake up. Everybody wake up now. It's the Chin Dildo Show. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, this
hot
Twitter
tub.
app has to wake up.
And someone just sent a picture to Liam. Which, well, there's multiple things wrong with this. A, they sent a link to Liam, sorry Liam, and a link to the Detroit Red Wings logo, which is basically a link directly to a picture, no text, just a picture, which was intended for Liam, which they sent to the wrong NHB Skype account, and even if they sent it to the right one, I'm not so sure that would be very helpful to Liam, being that he's completely blind. But we'll go ahead and not forward that. All right, so Brian, you got your screen up?
Okay, so the bigger picture there.
The water
I'm not
massage.
seeing anything new there. That's very strange.
It's very strange.
The water massage.
It's the predecessor to the shower head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
it's a different type of shower
you're
head.
Familiar, you're familiar with how a shower head could be used by the female species to,
female species?
Would hold it down there and get water pleasure from the shower head. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
This is the shower version of the bidet.
Yeah, this is this is, I mean, it's basically a bath that, you sit in and has some sort of a pump that pumps water right where you'd want to make water flow for recreational purposes.
Yeah.
Although I think
we get that.
I think this was intended for medicinal purposes, though. Restless women diagnosed with hysteria get to sit on a communal dildo inside a communal hot tub and share communal yeast infections. So there you go. Everyone's a winner. All right, so now we have the oscillating intercourse simulator. And this has got some, pivot points and pins and pendulums. And there's an artificial...
It almost looks like a catapult device that the Romans invented.
Right.
So I don't know how you would get a patent on something that already exists.
It's kind of like a trebuchet.
Right, a trebuchet. Right.
Well, it's got a pendulum and a crankshaft, and when it's running, it makes the penis thrust back and forth.
Really?
And so you position yourself correctly, and it just
See.
There
You
go.
need to have a caption there. Would you like to crank my shaft?
Well, if you have more than one woman, sometimes two women need loving in the same night. And this way, you had a device that here you go, honey. You could use the oscillating intercourse simulator tonight. I'm going to be down the hall in her chambers this evening. Because sometimes it can be difficult when you have to.
The question is, which one would be jealous?
And are they jealous of the machine or the guy?
Yeah.
Well, we're not entirely sure why the artificial penis has to be depicted in two pieces. We assume it is due to the sheer force of the motorized battering ram, in which case, death by dildo.
Actually, I think it was HBO had a series called it's HBO, a series called Real Sex. I don't know if that's still on because I don't get HBO anymore. And they did show devices of this nature.
Oh, wait, this actually was a patent filed in 2003, so this is of the more recent variety. I think I think people make fuck chairs to this effect that, like, has the hole. And
Okay.
Yeah. People make these devices so you can literally, when someone tells you to go hide and go fuck yourself, you have your fuck chair in the basement, which is a good hiding place.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Then we have the.
Either that, you get a blow up doll depicting yourself, and then you can do that.
Now, this one, I'm not sure what to make of these pictures. Sex toy has cavity with cavity opening and closure provided on cavity opening where one or multiple meaningful materials or objects are formed in cavity. And I'm looking at these figures, and I see there's a flower inside of this thing in one of the figures, otherwise known as the best way to fuck a flower. All right, so it's a flower fucking device.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Well, this one was filed in 2010.
If they're now calling vaginas flowers, then they have.
Oh, Neil hasn't looked at the site yet.
I can't add this call to the group call because this time Brian started the group call, so I have to put Brian on hold to take this.
Yay!
Hello there, caller.
Hello.
Hello, who do we have on the line?
Is this Johnny Gators or David?
This is Johnny Gators.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear you with the signal now.
Okay, were you trying to reach Damon or? Oh, I guess that was a wrong number.
What's that?
That was a
They
call.
were trying to call Damon.
That was a call for Damon.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we are, a
HB
radio show. Once again, talking about photos.
It's okay. I just wanted to hear Gators explain it. It'll explain the first one. That's all.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
right,
going to
right,
tweet
right,
NHB show. Just got a call for Damon. Could you read the number out again? There we go. All right, so where was we? All right, from the text itself, it would seem that what you are getting is a clear dildo. That way you can insert a photo, flower, lock of hair, actually. Oh, so it's a clear dildo that you can put something inside of it. So that way, if you have
It's like a keepsake dildo.
so if you want to kiss from a rose down there, you can put a rose inside of your clear
Wow,
dildo.
Gators, nice. There you go. Nice.
I think that's a little weird.
All right.
Just a little.
We need to back.
Okay. Yeah, a lot.
We need. Well, everyone's got their fetishes, and if a woman wants to stick something in her pussy that won't, go in there nicely because it has too much give, here's a clear vessel you can throw that thing in and then fuck yourself with it.
Oh, it's for a wide vagina.
No, it's all right. Anyways, Woodshop writes in, the chin dildo is real. The reviews are amusing, and there's even a YouTube video. Okay, all right. What I now have to start screen sharing.
They're gonna kick you off of YouTube.
I don't think they're gonna show it actually in use on this. I'm showing something on YouTube that's already on YouTube. So.
Oh.
The screen share button ain't working though.
Oh well.
Fucking screen share.
Just tweet the link again. Darn. Twitter's your friend.
But I want to. Why is the screen share button not working? Oh, there we go.
Because they don't like you.
Oh, because it comes up in a window delayed that comes up behind the other window. Fucking Google takes anything good they do and ruins it. They always do that. And it really pisses me off.
What does Google have a dildo?
They should, because they could use something to go fuck themselves. Why is my second Firefox not showing up as a screen I can share? All right, fine, whatever.
I just don't know anymore. I feel like
I don't
everything's
either.
slipping away.
Because it is slipping away, Charlotte. That's the whole fucking point.
This guy's wearing
fucking mess.
the dildo.
All right? But you just want everything perfect.
You're not listening to me. You're not
And you
listening
expect
to
it to be that way.
That's not what I want.
That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been doing.
Oh.
You wanted this whole thing in the first place because you think I can't do it, right? Because I'm a fucking mess. Because Frank's a fucking mess.
Clearly, the chin dildo did not fix their marital problems.
All right.
This is the video that you're
The
you're
guy,
sharing?
yes, the guy's wearing a chin dildo throughout this whole thing.
So don't push me away.
I thought you were sharing the screen.
I was trying to, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh! I thought you figured that out. I thought you
No,
worked it out.
I didn't. It wouldn't.
Okay, because the audio of this thing is.
Oh, they're trying to kiss now,
not
but the chin
same.
dildo's getting in the way.
Oh.
They've been crying.
This has nothing to do with actually using the chin dildo. It's just drama, and one of the characters wears the chin dildo. I don't get it.
Well,
I don't get it. But let's see.
Maybe it leads on to something else.
Well, let's read the reviews of the chin dildo. Let's see. The Accommodator is what it's called. The Easy Access Accessory. This soft, supple latex chin dong straps over the head for extra stimulation and hands-free fun during oral sex. Yeah, so it's basically to, massage the, or I don't know if you're supposed to actually penetrate or if it just rubs areas while you're down there. Okay, this flesh-colored phallus fits securely onto the wearer's chin for penetrating pleasures your partner will love. Slip it on and slip it in. Well, I guess, you could slip it into the pussy and you still lick it around the area, so you could, that way she's got a dong and your tongue, double the fun. To be absolutely blunt. Oh, we got a 1-star review. This item is not properly represented in the pictures. It is a foam dildo with weak rubber bands.
What?
The Pharaoh gave it a 5-star review.
The Pharaoh.
I took this to an Egyptian-themed party. I was the hit of the party. I must say it was very alluring to the ladies and helped when trying to please multiple partners simultaneously. Someone wrote in, best ever. This is the best sex toy ever, every safety device. As a 25-year-old homosexual blind male, this device not only helped me in bed with my sex slaves, but also serves as a safety device when I lose my cane from walking into walls. I see, because it protrudes out from the face, so it... Neo writes, tweets in, is being double dildo fucked by Google through the means of YouTube? Oh, Johnny Gators is being double dildo fucked by Google through the means of YouTube. Haha. Neo writes in, Johnny Gators wants a flesh-colored phallus object for his... No, I don't want one of these. Waste of money. I thought this would be fun to try, and it had great reviews. The product I received in the mail is not what is pictured here. It was all right. So we got some serious reviews that basically say it's cheaper than they were expecting. My wife loves this toy, especially in the 69 position, because she can pleasure my member orally while she uses a vibrator on her clit with the chin dong inside her, all while having me lick her asshole. So I was right about that one. It can be used that way. Then she gets up on her feet and straddles my head while in the same position, squatting on my face. She moves up and down on the chin dong, slamming her ass into my face until she comes. It is such a turn on for me, too, watching from so close. Also, while she's riding my face, I can play with her tits with my free hands. If your wife is as wild as mine, this toy is a must. When I tell her to pick out which toy she wants that night, this is always included in her selection. How much does this thing cost?
Oh my god!
Did you want one?
No, because if we're going to promote this on the show, we may as well let the people know that they could have this device for the low, low price of $27.95 plus shipping. You know what's a real shame here? This device has received 68 reviews. We just need one more person to write a review to get that up to the necessary 69 reviews that this needs.
Ew.
Let's see. Hi, everyone. While browsing my local thrift shop for a new vacuum, I came across this dick chin apparatus. I was blown away by the craftsmanship. Sturdy and rigid, it looked very used. However, it still held the classic form of a rubber cock. So, while the cashier turned to search for a sales number, I grabbed the rubber rod and sprinted out the back door. Because I was honorable mention in high school track 17 years ago. It was obvious she wasn't tracking me down. When I finally made it home across the street, I was ready to try out my new mask. A little vivid and maybe gross by Kansas standards, but overall terrific product. This is a sex toy for the ages, people. Enjoy.
So I wonder if Venison is listening, because he was tweeting
No.
a whole bunch of things, hashtag replace movie titles with donuts.
Oh. No, I don't think he's
So
listening to
we
our show
got-
anymore.
Yes, so we got a Donuts of the Wild. We got
Bless you.
Star Trek: The Search for Donuts.
Neo tweets in EUEs.
No, that was me.
Oh, I thought that was Neo.
No.
No.
I wrote UEs.
Oh, but you included her on the tweet, and I saw her name, and I got confused.
Yeah, because she tweeted before me.
Oh, I see. All right, let's get back to the list here. Oh, here we go. Now we get to the part where they talk about the chin dildo in this article. Well, this one is a motorized chin dildo, though. Well, the one we were looking at was just a plain
This is the upgraded model.
This patent was filed in August 5th, 1999. A vibration device for inducing erotic stimulation at a preset time, including a housing, a power source for powering the vibration device, a timing unit, including timer-controlled circuitry, disposed within the housing and electrically coupled to the power source, an offset weight driven by a motor and powered by the powering source to generate vibrations and impart a vibratory motion to a region of the body at the preset time. There we
What's
go.
the power source? Is it like solar powered
It's
or
probably battery powered.
kinetic or?
Oh, here we go. We got the body condom, filed on in 1990.
I saw that on Naked Gun.
Yeah,
Naked Gun.
that's basically this is like a condom that's a suit.
Yeah.
All
What
right,
the fuck would they do with that?
wear it.
They're
Well, I know wear it, but honestly,
Is it better than body herpes?
I love this one. Is great. It's the rotating sex machine. Ow!
oh, that would hurt.
Oh.
Well, no. Basically, the idea is that it's like a bed that is a bed device that is set in a way that you could rotate and spin it around. So the woman straps in, and the guy could walk up to her and stick it in, and while they're having sex, he could rotate her around, spin her, and it's for making it easier to adjust positions. To get into the right positions that you want to for the best.
A little bit of automated process.
That must be for the women who have Grand Canyons.
And this would be perfect for actually screwing somebody.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Sex machine!
That's what it is right there.
Yeah, it's a sex machine, but it also looks like a torture machine. It's like, okay, I'm gonna strap in some poor woman, stick my dick into her twat, and then spin her around while my dick is just twisted and turned and
Round, 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 round. I get it right.
around.
Sex machine!
There we go.
But no, it honestly looks like it's gonna like rip the dick off.
If you're not
Just
careful.
gotta be careful.
All right, female napkin allows external sexual what? Otherwise known as sex pad. This was filed in 95. A round bag is attached to the front side of the napkin, The bag is in the size and shape of the vagina to give the husband the same sexual feelings. The round bag has an opening and rings, windings and protrusions, as well as a suitable cream. The bag has also a downward extension for fixing the napkin on the vagina opening when the woman lies on her back. The fitting extension is placed between the rumps and may be coated by an adhesive material. The round bag can be taken off the napkin and disposed while continuing to use the napkin.
Daddy, I don't know what's that for.
I think this is maybe this is a way to have sex without the woman losing her virginity because you're actually fucking a bag taped to her pussy. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't get it.
Oh, wait a minute, a pad. Oh, I get it. This is this is basically a maxi pad complete with a hole for fucking, so that you could do it while she's on the rag and not make a mess.
Okay, Johnny, you need to stop explaining stuff. Okay.
I'm not making up these inventions. I didn't even pick this link. Brian, this is how we roll on this show.
I know. I'm just being funny too.
Okay,
You know, hey.
okay. This is, you know what? This is educational.
Oh yes, this is something that I missed in kindergarten.
Now, you know, some people just put a towel down on the bed and, you know, have at it. Other people invent a maxi pad that has a fuckable bag on it. You know?
There you go.
There you go.
You could also do it in the shower.
There you go. There you go. That's another option. Or you can always go for the Red Wings. Then we got...
Okay, the next one looks like a pickle.
Erotic Simulator, otherwise known as the Mechanical Gene Simmons. Oh, this is this is a mechanical device in the shape of a really long tongue, is what it is.
Oh, no.
And you notice it's got a mouthpiece, so that if your tongue doesn't get the job done, you could bite down on this device and have this mechanical tongue hanging out of your mouth that you use on...
Dude, it looks like a tentacle.
It does, doesn't it? Well, some people like that.
I see. Yeah, I think you're right because on the one end it looks like a mouth guard.
Yeah, right. How it would actually work, I don't entirely know, but according to the patent, the demand for such products is indisputable.
Except probably for Gene Simmons.
And then we got the breast development apparatus, which is basically a titty plunger, is what it is.
Right.
You got you like
either that or breast pump.
Yeah, it's basically it's a mini plunge. It's like a sink plunger, but sized appropriately for your breasts. So you could try to use the plunger on your breasts to try to.
Is that one size fits all?
It's like, well, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to come out with different sizes or what. This dates from the 70s though, so you could try to plunge your breasts out to make them bigger.
Well, they got those same things for dick pumps.
Well, yeah, I think this is like a penis pump, but for your boobies.
Yeah.
And then, as a bonus, we got the security underwear device for sexual organs. I'm not sure what to make of this. The device is made up of one cover for the genital and another cover for anal opening, and they can be worn either separately or in combination.
Is it a chastity belt, basically?
I think so. Additional attachments stop the approaching male genital from getting in touch with the female genital. Assembly of both units is worn like a bikini and locked onto a steel belt around the waist. Both major components of the device can be opened on their own and closed as needed. Therefore, the wearer can urinate and pass stool without taking off the device. All components of the device are made of materials too hard to cut or break. So yeah, iron underwear, basically.
They rust?
I don't know, but that would be...
Can you leave a refrigerator magnet on?
Probably stainless steel.
No, that would be
Probably
a concern.
stainless
You need it to be, because it is going to be... There could be some moisture to take into consideration there. You want to be sure it can breathe, too.
Would refrigerator magnets stick to it?
There you go.
I like the first comment below.
Uh,
Holy shit, how is there not a band called Death by Dildo?
I want to do a reply to this thing.
You have to either log in or sign up.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Wait, you don't want to sign up for the chin dildo?
No. But I do.
Gene Simmons' tongue.
The Gene Simmons.
Fuck you all.
Well, I've gotten some notifications since tweeting this.
Oh, maybe your friend from Elephant's Memory Message tweeted you back.
No, it's basically you and Neo tweeting me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There we go. Oh, and Damon tweeted back the number, so I'm going to retweet that. Because remember, if you try to call Damon, it's 844-642-7469. If you want to call this show, it's 877-642-5483, and we'll, send along the link to where you can buy a chin dildo. You could eat her ass and pleasure her pussy at the same time now, thanks to the chin dildo. Oh, my phone just made a sound. Oh, that's because I tweeted.
There you go.
I tweet my Twitter. Thank you, Neo.
I tweet my Twitter. Balls of steel.
Balls of steel.
Balls of steel.
Balls.
Oh, no, no, no. You got that wrong. I love balls.
Balls.
Vamp loves the balls.
There is nothing wrong with that.
All right, we got a message coming in. Oh, that's the I tweet my Twitter tweet.
I tweet my Twitter. Tweet.
Well, my 2 turntables are officially listed on eBay. Oh, and the tapes I was selling, they sold for under $800 to a guy in Japan.
So how much did you lose on that deal?
I think once all said and done, it's going to be around $200, spread across 5 people. Not too bad, considering the initial cost of the tape. Here's the interesting thing, though. I got a message from one of the top bidders that didn't win that asked if he could borrow the tapes to make a copy for Jeff Skunk Baxter. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I didn't see a way that was possible because at this point the auction's done. I don't want to say to this guy in Japan, "Hey, could we send the tapes to this guy in Virginia so he can make a copy of them?" And I'm sure this guy.
Who's Skunk Baxter?
Jeff Skunk Baxter was one of the members of the original lineup of Steely Dan and played on the album. Apparently, he had some type of glandular issue that resulted in a large amount of BO, hence the nickname Jeff Skunk Baxter. Come on, Brian, you knew that name, right?
In Virginia.
No, I did not.
You did. You never heard of Jeff Skunk Baxter?
No.
Okay. But well, he was like, hey, I'll give you $1,000 deposit, and you could have $200 as a fee to let me borrow these tapes and make a copy on my Studer reel-to-reel deck. And I so wanted to find a way to make that work. It's like, if only there was a way I could have gotten in touch with this guy before the eBay auction, I may have worked something out with this guy. Because ultimately, he's got a better deck than I have to make my rip. So I basically told him, drop me a line. I can't send you the tape. I mean, it's gone. It's going to Japan. But I did make a copy that the only thing is that's really pissed me off about eBay is after you're done with the transaction, you might make a contact with someone on eBay because if you buy something from someone, you might have a common interest. And you might want to, use this as an opportunity to make a contact and be able to communicate with the person outside of eBay. eBay forbids you from sending someone your email address. eBay has made it nearly impossible to give someone your email address so that you could continue communicating with them outside of eBay. And, like I tried telling him, my email address is, and I give out the email address and write it at the word @Yahoo, spelled out the word .com. Their filters picked up on that, and we're like, nope, you can't. So I said,
well, can't you just message on eBay and leave it at that?
Oh, for the love of God.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to. The thing is that eBay's. I didn't want to start discussing sharing of copyrighted material with other bidders within eBay's own system. I'd rather take this outside of eBay's system. Mm-hmm. I don't want. Sometimes it's easier if you could take it off of eBay and
what if you
talk
gave him
direct.
like your AIM name or something?
Who uses AIM anymore?
Wait, what?
Well, I do, but.
What?
Well, here's what I did. I basically said to him, drop me a line at my Yahoo on my Yahoo address. And I gave the first part, so he has to fill in that at yahoo.com goes after that. And I'm like, eBay forbids me from typing the whole thing out. I thought that was pretty clear. This guy has yet to email me, though. And he didn't even reply to the message. So the guy seems to be not interested in he seemed to only be interested in making his own copy of the tape, not even entertaining me sending him a copy.
He probably would have kept them and sold them.
Well, no, if he did that, he would have given me $1,000 deposit. So we would have ended up with more money than the top bidder paid for it. He was offering a proposal that I give you $1,000, you give me the tape, I give you the tape back, and you give me $800 back. That's what he was proposing.
Well, you could have given me your Skype name. Yeah, my Skype name is this.
I guess I could. I don't know. Well, I told him my Yahoo address is, and I told him the first part of the email address. All he had to do was, all right. Neo has sent. Is that the thing you're smoking from?
Yes.
All right. So
Can you
Neo.
guess what it is?
It's a dildo.
No, it's not.
That is a dildo, Neo.
That is not a dildo.
Does it strap to the chin?
It's a chin strap dildo with a ball.
No, it's not.
It's a dildo?
Yes.
No.
That's a chin strap dildo with a ball.
You have to guess what it is, but it's not a dildo. It's not
I
a
already
phallic object.
I already guessed.
No. I'm sorry, but that is like null and void.
Are you? Is this something you got tweeted?
Yes, it's tweeted.
Neo tweeted it. I'm going to retweet it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I have a feeling this weekend I'm going to notice Mikhail Shapiro unfollows you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gators.
Why the heck is he tweeting?
You should have had a different email account for your show.
She's gonna bring up her Twitter on the weekend to see what's going on. She's gonna see a picture of a smokable dildo, a link to a YouTube video about a guy wearing a chin dildo.
Actually, Johnny.
Yes.
How many people does she follow?
8.
I'm exaggerating for humor. Let me find out.
8.
8.
No.
27.
224. Michelle Shapiro, right?
It's not that many, honestly.
Well, it's
very much noticeable.
It's Mikhail, not Michelle. But close. So you found her. She is following.
Because you tweeted her.
She's following 224 people.
Yeah. So
Gators is very noticeable. She'll notice.
So hopefully the dildo.
Okay, she hasn't been on in 2 days, or hasn't tweeted in 2 days.
When she tweeted that she was glad the shot is so fuzzy.
Right, 2 days ago. And if she's not tweeting for another few days, in fact, she doesn't tweet all the time.
So you're saying that the smokable dildo will get lost in the mix.
Chances are she won't even notice.
She won't even notice the smokable dildo.
Unless you name her.
No.
Unless you name her in the tweet.
Neo is mentioning her. That means
No. Do not embarrass me in front of.
Oh, that
it's
is
okay.
a
Maybe
nice
she has an
looking
elephant's
pipe.
memory, Gators.
But it's not a pipe.
That is a nice looking pipe. I like that.
But it's not a pipe.
Really?
Yes, it's not a pipe.
Is it a
Then
TARDIS?
I have no idea what it is.
Is it a TARDIS?
Okay, you guys give up?
No, is it a TARDIS?
No, it's not a TARDIS. I wish it was a TARDIS.
Wait. Is it a dildo?
No! Fucker.
Is it a... Let me guess. Is it a do-la-la-la-la?
You're a do-la-la-la submarine band shit.
I've got it.
What?
It's an anal dildo.
No!
Is it brown?
No, it's multicolored.
That's where the bowl goes.
Oh.
Do you give up?
You can smoke your ass with it.
Is it a water slide?
No, it's not. It's a bracelet.
I thought it was a bunch of children's fingers stuck together.
Oh, so you can wear it as a bracelet, and then you can take it off, and bam, you can smoke.
Yes.
Wait a minute, how does the clasp work?
The clasp works, so it has a topper, right? And you screw the topper on, and that makes the bracelet. Like, it keeps all the stuff in, and...
Those two metal ends
so-
bolt together or something?
Yeah.
So it's triple purpose. You could
Oh
wear
my
it,
God.
You could wear it as a bracelet. You could smoke with it, and you could use it as a dildo.
I take it it's not really
Can
it's
that
not
one
really a
part wrap
hollow
around your
tube.
chin? Can that one part
No,
wrap
It's
around
not
is a
really a
hollow
hollow tube. Is that correct? Is it
No,
not really
it is
a hollow tube?
tube.
Oh, it is a hollow tube.
Yeah, I call
So
it
you could use it
paradox.
as a straw.
What are you trying to get at?
It's like one of those cool bendy straws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't drink Kool-Aid out of it, you smoke out of it.
Yes.
And then
Excuse
drink
me.
and then drink Kool-Aid. And she's using it right now.
She's been using it the whole show. She's been smoking for like 6 hours.
I've been in pain, so excuse me for smoking.
I got no problem with it.
But yeah, it's a bracelet, basically. And I call
Okay,
it a paradox.
I think it's cool.
I think it's pretty. You don't know?
Well, let's see. We got one more link that Mars shared about a vacuum cleaner salesman brings joy to boy with autism on his birthday.
I know.
Sounds like a nice uplifting
I thought this
story.
was adorable.
Dylan Green is a 14-year-old boy with autism who absolutely loves vacuum cleaners. So for his 14th birthday, Dylan's mother, Jody, arranged to have a Kirby Company vacuum spokesman come and do a demonstration at their home. I see. That's really interesting. He likes vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
And so instead of buying him a
adorable.
vacuum cleaner, they had a guy show up and show him a vacuum cleaner. And did the guy leave the vacuum cleaner, or was it just, hey, look at this cool thing you like? Okay, I'm taking it with me now. Kirby representatives are so touched by the letter. She sent a letter asking them to do this. They got veteran vacuum salesman Al Archie to drive down from Cleveland to do a demonstration for the family. Dylan, who loves vacuums so much that he even dressed up as a vacuum salesman for Halloween when he was 5, was very excited for Kirby's visit. He was very excited. That's all he could talk about, as he couldn't wait for them to get here. After Kirby completed the demonstration of their vacuum cleaner for Dylan, they made his birthday surprise even extra special by giving the boy the vacuum cleaner. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm saying. They got to leave the vacuum. The last thing they did
And
was...
how old is he?
14.
14. The last thing they did was shampoo the carpet. Then after they shampooed it, he told Dylan he got to keep the Kirby, which that was the surprise that nobody imagined. We didn't have any idea it was going to happen. As corny as it sounds, it was magical because I didn't think it would happen, and I got to see Dylan smile and be happy, Jody said. Dylan, meanwhile, is loving his new vacuum cleaner. My best birthday present ever, Dylan told WRIC-TV. That's a cool story.
Oh, wrong person.
There we go. That's a nice story. Well, I'm out of material.
Time to end the show.
Oh. Yeah.
Sex machine!
Well, on that note, we bring another show to a close here this week. It was a fun show, and it was certainly educational. First half of it was rough, but, you know, at least we turned things around for the second half.
There you go.
Anyways, we thank you for listening, but, you know, we do try to be educational. I hope you learned something. I think we've all learned a little something here. And, you know, Mars, what have you learned this week?
Apparently men can use women as a rotisserie.
Dio, what have you learned?
What I learned?
Yes.
And sometimes you might need a whole spit.
Oh, God. The Gene Simmons tongue looks like a tentacle.
Brian, what have you learned?
They're trying to come up with a new expression, dick face.
It's a Balchinian.
I've learned so much here, but, you know, let's see, I've learned that Neo has a smokable dildo. I've also learned that thanks to the great people that invent things like chin dildos, now you can eat your woman's ass and pleasure her pussy at the same time. And
Alright, bye guys. I have something important to do, so I'll be...
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh.
And that was the type of thing that I never needed to learn, but, you know, science.
That's it. It's science.
It's science. The science of eating the ass.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Anyways, thank you everyone for listening. Be sure to check out www.nhbradio.com and www.wildbunchradio.com for all your internet radio needs. Automation during the week, live programming in the evenings. Be sure to check out Saturday night. It's my turn to do the Saturday night show on Wild Bunch, midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. And I'll be doing the 90s leftovers I didn't get to last week. And if I get through them fast enough, we'll even get into some of my favorite early 2000s material.
I call it the 90s meatloaf.
The 90s meatloaf? No. There will be no 90s meatloaf. Oh, because it's leftover.
Yes, the 90s meatloaf.
Well, I thought you meant, you know, I would do anything for love, but I hate that song. I hate that song so very much. I hate it. I really hate
Meatloaf
that
has
song.
a lot better songs than that.
Right, there will be no meatloaf.
Fine.
But
Meatloaf, the performer.
Right, he was talking about Meatloaf because I'm playing all the leftovers I didn't get to do in the last show. But I was thinking,
mix it all together, make
but
meatloaf.
Meatloaf had the comeback in the '90s when I would do anything for love. So I thought you were like hinting that I was going to play that, and I'm not. So, but I get
playing that.
Oh no!
Damn it!
Good. We're on the same wavelength there. And then also on Sunday, Dune and Bob show. Thank you everyone for listening. Good night.
All right. Well, don't get too deep in there. That's my thing over there.